Is this not why you are here?
And we are live. Greetings to everyone watching live and everyone watching after the fact. Shout out to the faithful and salute to the patrons. This is Larry Williams, OAW Commander-in-Chief, here to bring you all the monthly Q&A. That's right, tonight. This is the July 2020 monthly Q&A. Right now, we are broadcasting live both on the OAW Entertainment YouTube channel as well as the OAW Entertainment Facebook page. What is happening? What's up, everybody? What's happening? So tonight we just gonna chill, man. Y'all know how we do on the Q&A, man. We just chill, we just vibe. That's all we doing tonight, man. We just taking it easy. It's the end of the month. Thank God we made it through another month, right? Because, dude, it seems like every week is, 2020 is a monster, bro. And it's like, man, we made it. We made it through July, y'all. We made it to the next level. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna hit that save. We're gonna hit that save button. We're gonna save our progress. And then we're gonna, get up tomorrow, get ready, start August. But yeah, man, we just chilling tonight. I will be taking you guys questions, comments, concerns, all that jazz. I'll go for about an hour, maybe two. Just kind of depends on how many people we got going, how many people we got in this tonight, both watching and also participating, because of course, with the monthly Q&A, one of the perks of being a patron at the $10 tier or higher is that you get an invite to join in on the monthly Q&A. So I might have some patrons pop in on camera. We'll see. Might also have some fellow YouTubers, other collaborators and stuff like that pop in. I actually got my first one right here. My man B Rizzle decided to swing back for the Q&A. What's happening, man?
Hey, am I on?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey
Yeah.
everybody.
Yep.
Yeah, we made it through another month. Thank God. I
Another.
hope everybody's staying safe, wearing face masks, socially distancing, and yeah, man, made it through another month and looking forward to hanging out, and thanks for having me on, man.
Not a problem, big dog. Not a problem. So like I mentioned, I will have patrons, fellow YouTubers and whatnot will be coming in throughout the night. Hopefully, I'm seeing that people are starting to file in. Get those questions in, guys.
Hmm.
Get those questions in. The
Yeah.
other thing we will be doing also, once again, since it's the monthly Q&A, kind of became like a new tradition ever since I introduced it on the channel. We are going to be doing the Super Chat Sweepstakes once again tonight. For those of you all who are watching for the first time who may not know what the Super Chat Sweepstakes is, essentially what the Super Chat Sweepstakes is, if you click see more in the description box below, you will see that we have some Super Chat goals that if we reach each threshold, we will unlock that Super Chat goal, right? Okay, that's the first part of the Super Chat Sweepstakes. It's the list of goals, and at each one, we unlock once we cross that mark, right? Each one of the goals for what I got so far, each one of the goals is another one of the videos that I do. It's usually one of my segments, right? It's a discussion of the week, it's a top 5, an anime review, something like that, right? And so you guys can
Or
go
movie
ahead.
review.
Yep, movie review, whatnot. Some real quick though, something that I did decide to change up just because of the number of requests I was getting, like the number of suggestions I was getting. If you look in the description box below, I actually split up the movie and TV review as two separate goals. So that's why they're listed separately, because we actually got enough suggestions for either one to where I'm like, I'll go ahead and chuck this as an extra super chat goal. You dig? But so yeah, throughout the night, as you guys like, y'all can go ahead, drop super chats. I'll add them up to the tally. Once we hit each threshold, that'll unlock that goal. And then, hang on, let me go ahead and share my screen with you guys real quick.
What you sharing?
I am sharing the wheels, B.
What?
I told you about the wheels, right? I told you about the wheels.
Yeah. Wait. Explain it again to me. I'm sorry.
I will
I'm
explain
just.
it for you, just like I will explain it for everyone just
Yeah.
joining us for the super chat
Right.
sweepstakes.
Yeah.
So, like I
No.
said, throughout the night we have several super chat goals. Every time we cross one, okay,
Hmm.
that unlocks the goal for that threshold. And then with each threshold cross, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to spin one of these lovely wheels that you see right next to me right here on camera. I have a wheel for each super chat goal available at the bottom. So what you guys are looking at right now, this is the discussion of the week wheel, which currently has 8 entries on it. Oh, I accidentally spun it by accident. This does not count. This does not count. The show just started. This is not the official spin for the discussion of the week wheel. So
Time out. Time out. Yeah. Game
I'm
off.
gonna unshare it real quick, so you guys don't know what was selected.
Game off. Yeah.
All right. Now I can go back and share it. So let me go back and add to stream. All right. So this is the discussion of the week wheel, and like I said, I got one for each of our goals. So that's discussion of the week. This one is top 5. This is the top 5 wheel, which currently has 16 entries on it. Okay. Then we have let's see. Next is the anime review wheel, which currently has 20 entries. You know what? I actually think it's more than 20. This looks like more than 20, but the count is saying 20. So we got 20 entries on this bad boy, right? Then let me proceed with the movie review wheel, which also has about 20 entries, which I honestly and truly think it's more than that. And then the new one, air quote new, but it'll look familiar to you guys who have been checking out the monthly Q&A, because I kept the color scheme the same, the NBC color scheme. This is the television wheel, the new one I made, because like I said, we have 9 entries on this one. So we had enough for it to be its own wheel. And then there's a special one you guys have not seen this one because I customized it. I changed the color, like I redesigned it. And
cool.
throughout the night, you guys will get to see what it actually looks like. But the final wheel, so as I mentioned, throughout the course of the night, you guys feel free to drop super chats. I'll tally them up until we reach each goal. Once we cross each threshold, I will spin one of these wheels, and whatever is selected from that wheel, that is going to be the subject for the video that I will do next month, right? But this is where the super chat sweepstakes comes to, the crescendo. You feel me? This is the will of the faithful. Bryce, ask me what the will of the faithful is.
What's the will of the faithful, Larry?
I'm glad you asked that, Mr. Duncan. The will of the faithful. So for every $5 that gets donated via Super Chat or Cash App or PayPal, because you guys can also donate that way. Links are in the description box below. But for every $5, you get your name on the will of the faithful. Everyone.
Nice.
So if you drop a $10, guess what? You on there twice. You drop 15, you on there 3 times. If you like Trent, who I see is in the comments, and you a crazy mofo. See, I didn't do this with Trent last time, and I should have did this with Trent. Trent likes, Trent will go ahead, he'll drop 50, right? And I'll be like, well, dude, for $50, I'll just go ahead and I'll do the damn video, right? No, I should have played by my own rules because I messed around, and now I got to end up doing more reviews than originally anticipated. So no, Trent, if you pull that again, guess what? You're going on here 10 times. Even if you're the only one on the wheel, I will put you on here 10 times. 10 times. How you like them odds, right? But yes, for every $5 that you drop via Super Chat, you get added to the Will of the Faithful. And at the end of the night, if we reach all of the Super Chat goals, I will spin this sucker, and whoever gets selected gets a video request of their choice. Could be any video. Could be the discussion of the week. Could be a top 5. Could be a movie review. Could be a TV review, anime review, manga review. Could be something I don't even do a segment for. You get a video request of your choice if you win the Will of the Faithful. And that, ladies and gents, is the Super Chat Sweepstakes.
So it's a series of wheels, each with a type of review that you do with entries on it.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And they're colored like the NBC Peacock?
No, that's just the TV one.
Oh,
Each
that's
one has
just
a
the
different
TV.
theme.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Appropriate.
Yeah, each one has a different theme. Like for the anime one, I did a Pikachu color scheme.
Oh, cool. Yellow. Yeah.
With the movie one, I did the Netflix color scheme.
And that's orange, right?
Nah, black and red.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it's Netflix was out when I could see it, but it's been a long time. I just forgot. Yeah. No.
And then the Will of the Faithful is my colors. I mean, it's red, black, and white, but it's my
Right.
red, black, and white.
Yeah. Cool. Awesome.
All right. Now real quick, I want to see. Hang on. I want to check something real quick because I remember last time I actually had. Let me see. I want to see. Let's see. This is not giving me what I want. Man, I am looking to see if I can find a online goal tracker. Because last time real beat. It was crazy, dude. When the super chats, that last Q&A, man, when them super chats came in, bro, they was coming in so damn fast I couldn't even keep track of them all.
The server got shut down.
I couldn't keep track of them. So I was trying to see if there's an online tracker. See, I need to go ahead and finally get on Streamlabs because Streamlabs will keep track of all of this for you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but YouTube doesn't. Yeah. Let's see. Oh. Is this one? Let me see.
If it's from a different thing though, you might not be able to use it on this stream though.
No, I just have to do it manually.
Oh, okay. Right.
Button, right click, save to your computer, and upload to your website. I don't want to do all that.
No.
Let me see. Hang on. I'm about to see something. Let me see how this works. Let's see. We want to do red, and we want to do preview. And so, wait a second. Oh, okay. Hang on. So let me see. If I do, let's say, okay, yeah, fine. This will work. It's not sexy, but I found it and it works. So we'll just use this. I am using fundraisingbrick.com and
manually keep track of it or something, or
yeah, track and display goals online. Create. Yeah, I can do this one too. And this one kind of looks cleaner though. You know what? I think I wanted something a little bit more flashy though. Something with a little bit more gusto.
oh well. It'll work for now.
It will create. Oh wait, hang on. If I say create, what does it look like? Let me see. No, I'm not giving you my website information. Screw you. All right. I'm gonna be playing with this throughout the night, y'all. So y'all just show currency. Yeah, that one looks. I'll just go back to the other one I had. Anyway, I'm gonna be playing with this throughout the night. Let's go ahead. Let's get some questions up in here. Let's see who we got. All right. So my man DeJean.
Hello.
Harrison Powers. Shout out to you, sir. Got the first question of the night. He says, "Anime question." All right. I'm ready. Let's do this.
Probably can't answer this. Maybe, I don't know.
Says, I think it means does. Does Gohan need to be a fighter even though his character was never fight focused like Goku? Yes. Because they wanted to make him into a fighter. So he needs to be a fighter. And his character was fight driven. I don't know why you think his character wasn't. His character was very much fight driven. Always. So, let me see. Oh, this one is from Dreezy KO. He says, Larry, have you finished Fate Stay Zero? What a tragedy, LOL. I have not. I have not.
What's that?
That's the anime I reviewed a couple of weeks ago. The one I told you about, where they had the female King Arthur.
Oh yeah. With the different the different mythologies.
Yeah. So yeah, I never went back to it. Never went back to it. Not sure when I'll. All right, let's see. Fear or Hate asks, how long you plan on going for tonight, Larry? I hope I don't miss this, but you're already in it. Do you have somewhere else you'd like? Do you have somewhere else you need to be? I understand that the NBA is back. Everybody wants to be watching the games and whatnot. By all means. I'm just fucking with your Fear or Hate. Like I said, I'll probably be on for maybe an hour, maybe two. It all depends. We actually don't have those many questions coming in just yet. So yeah, this one might be a short one.
Yeah, no, man, I didn't watch either of those games last night. I guess you watched the Pelicans game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw the second half of the Lakers one.
Well, dude, what freaking the Pelicans, they have Zion Williamson on this minutes restriction stuff, and then he wasn't in
Yeah.
the game like the final few. I'm like, well, can't you spread that out to where he plays at the in the final minutes? But I was glad to hear I mean Rudy Gobert's back, and that's just kind of cool that he's okay, because shit, he's the one who, nationally speaking, I mean, like, he got the virus, and then Tom Hanks and his wife got it in Australia, and then everything shut down uh, back in March 11th.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Okay. So let us proceed. This says, oh, this is one for you. You know what, B? I'm gonna let you have this one.
What?
My man Dejan asks. He says, anybody think there'll be a second stimulus check?
Oh God. There should be, but it seems like I guess Congress is dragging their feet. The unemployment benefits have run out. The $600 a week. Oh, and it is $600 a week. I was talking to you about it a few days ago. I thought it was $600 every 2 weeks, but that's running out, and it's like
I thought it expired today.
it did. So they're
They didn't
gonna,
extend it.
not yet anyway. They're dragging their feet, and there's been a couple things where the Democrats posed something. They posed a bill in the House a while back, but that was shot down, I think. And Republicans are trying to do this. It seems like they're trying to do like this short-term, quick fix-it thing, but the Democrats are like, no, that's not good enough. So they're dragging their feet and just being Congress, and that's just how Congress is. And yeah, so there should be, well, there should be, and there will probably be something. I mean, but at some point, I just don't know when. But they're in session right now, I think, or should be.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Um, do I think there will be one?
Probably be
Honestly, I don't know.
something. Yeah, I mean, there will
Yeah,
probably.
but a second stimulus check though. See, here's the thing: they can do because what is it called? Is it Heals? Is that the name of it? The Heals Act or whatever?
The CARES Act? You mean the
No, the
one?
new one, the new one.
Oh, maybe that's the one they're fighting over.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The one that's been proposed. I think it's called the
Yeah.
Heals Act or whatever.
Oh,
And
okay.
yeah, HEAL
Yeah,
Act.
heal, like
Yeah.
healing. Yeah.
hmm Yeah, but like I've read some articles where it's like just because it might have those sort of like unemployment benefits and stuff like that doesn't
Yeah.
necessarily mean it'll come with a stimulus check.
Oh, yeah, that specific part of it. Yeah,
Yeah,
uh, I don't know, man. I don't know about that part of it. That would be nice for a lot of people. that would certainly be helpful. But bare minimum, they're going to need to extend these unemployment benefits. Uh, I mean, particularly, for hospitality workers and food service workers and movie theater workers and all that stuff. So, I mean, yeah, there will probably be something, but a stimulus check, I don't know. Or it'll be some form of a stimulus check, but it might be smaller. I mean, who knows? But I guess they're battling over that in Congress right now. I didn't know it was called the HEALS Act though,
Yeah,
or HEAL Act.
that's the name they've been
Yeah.
using.
No,
So
dude, it's funny because I mean it makes sense, HEALS, but when you said the HEALS Act, I'm thinking of pro wrestling.
ATEL,
Yeah,
the Heels Act,
the HEALS
introduced
Act.
introduced to the floor today by Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Yeah. Produced by Triple H and yeah, um, and Kane. Yeah,
Hollywood Hogan made a surprise appearance today.
yeah. No kidding. God, that sounds like something the Onion would do, or the Onion would run with. The political satire side.
I
Oh man.
see. All right, let me see. What's another
Any other question?
question?
Oh, and who was that? Dijon?
Dijon, yeah.
Oh, thank you, Dijon.
Yeah. He one of the
You doing?
OGs.
Hope you're doing well, man.
This one's from Maniac. Wait, oh, did I skip one? Did I? No, this is the next one. Yep, this one's from Maniac Madness 11. What's happening, player? He said, did you decide to fall back and not continue the rest of Dark? I have not continued Dark. I have not. I am not going back to it. But I wasn't that big into Dark in the first place though. Like I was already kind of on the fence about it. And here's the other thing too. So I heard it already got canceled. I heard it like it was officially announced that it wouldn't be getting another season. Um, so I was like, okay, then I'm not even going to bother getting into it. So
What show is this?
Dark, the Netflix, it's a German show that
Okay.
Netflix has licensed, and it's on their
Oh,
platform.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see. Another one from Dijon says, ever played Dungeons and Dragons in what was your alignment?
No.
I I did when I was a kid at one point.
I never played.
I know I
I
was
know some. I know some people who do.
I know I was a
But
mage. That's it. That's all I remember.
mhm.
But I mean, dude, that was so long. Like that was grade school.
Right.
Um, yeah. So yeah, not not. I mean, I could probably get into D&D. I just never, because I never had a group to play it with. I never played pickup games because usually the games are too long. The closest thing to D&D I play is Munchkin. I'll
Oh
get down on
yeah,
some
I
Munchkin.
remember Munchkin a little bit. Yeah.
Dude,
Uh,
I go ham on that Munchkin. Oh, Bryce, did I tell you, dude? I got the Marvel Munchkin.
no,
Yeah, I have the
I didn't
Marvel
know they
set.
made. I didn't know they made different versions of it.
Oh yeah, dude. There's a bunch of versions. I
So
have.
so they have different versions of that. Like Monopoly has different
Hmm.
ver. Okay, yeah.
Yep, because Chris has the Rick and Morty Munchkin,
Oh, cool.
and then we we both have the original one, because they ended up buying like this huge expansion,
Uh-huh.
and they had a lot of repeat cards. So, dude, essentially they had like the beginner's deck, like
Mm-hmm.
repeated. So they just ended up giving me that deck.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, dude, I got the Marvel Munchkin, and then I have the X-Men Munchkin, which can be used as an expansion. It's not an official expansion because the Marvel Munchkin has two official expansions. So the X-Men one is not an official one, but it can be used as an expansion, and that's how I use it.
Well, that's
Uh,
cool. That's cool that X-Men is its own game
yeah, yeah,
because there's just a gajillion X-Men, and then I guess Marvel is just everybody else. I guess
yeah,
Spider-Man, Daredevil, Fantastic Four. Um,
yep. All right. Let's see. Next question from a man, Travis Tippins. What's happening, player? Have you played Ghost of Tsushima? Not yet.
no,
Not yet. because I don't have a PS4. I have not played it yet, but I do intend to because it looks amazing.
Hmm.
It's a samurai game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and Dreezy KO. I also recommend the game Ghost of Tsushima. I will check it out when I'm probably just gonna wait for some. You know what? Because somebody asked me. Yeah, here we go. Real quick. I'll just answer this real quick. I'm not skipping anybody's questions. I'm just gonna answer this real quick because um because it's related to this. This one is from Uchiha Fan 25, which is sort of a repetitive name because Uchiha means fan. But Uchiha Fan 25 says, "Are you thinking of getting any of the next gen video game consoles?" Uchiha Fan, I actually am. In what was it? April's Q&A. That was one of the super chat goals. Was if we hit that if we hit the top super chat goal, I would I was supposed to buy a PS4, but then I couldn't get a hold of one because of everything that was going on during the quarantine. Because this was during the quarantine, couldn't get a hold of one because they were all sold out in town. So then finally, I left it up to a vote, and the faithful were like, "Yeah, man, just wait for the 5. Like the 5's going to be out in November. Just wait for the 5." So I am getting 5. That was a super chat goal that I will be doing.
Man,
Assuming if I can get one, because they haven't gone, dude. They have not gone on pre-order yet, and I get the feeling the pre-orders are going to sell out
yeah,
like that. I'm almost positive pre-orders are going to sell out.
yeah. Particularly if kids aren't going back to school, even more so.
Yeah, I have a feeling pre-orders are going to sell out ridiculously fast.
I wish I could
So
play that Spider-Man game.
that's another one I'm getting. I am getting that. That is on the. But yeah,
Did
but
you?
I will also probably get Ghost of Tsushima.
Hmm.
Did I say that right? Tsushima? Is that how's it spelled? Yeah, Tsushima. Okay. Here's a question from No Longer Human. He says, Larry, what do you think of the shit, god damn it, man. What do you think of the Guy Ritchie King Arthur movie since you're a fan of the King Arthur story? I skipped it. Because I heard it was terrible.
Yeah,
And the fact that it's Guy Ritchie and it's Charlie Hunnam, and I think Jude Law is the villain in that. I didn't want to. I didn't want to have to. I didn't want to. I was looking forward to that movie very, very much so until it started getting delayed. And usually, when they delay a movie like that, that means it's bad.
yeah. It's not a good
So,
sign, and it's
because
a shame.
it got delayed multiple times.
Yeah, and it's a shame because I mean, I love Guy. I mean, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, Snatch. Those are great. His British crime stuff is cool, but the King Arthur could be really cool. But I was like, I don't know. I might have to skip that.
Now, here's the
But
thing, though. I skipped the movie, but I love the soundtrack. The soundtrack is on my
oh,
favorites
yeah.
on Pandora. I really like the soundtrack.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Let's see. Oh, here's a follow-up question. He says, also, are you going to watch the Netflix series Cursed? I am not. I am not.
That's that Lady in the Lake show.
Yeah, the one we were talking about the other night. Yeah, I'm not. Nope. Nope. Not enough time in the day.
Yeah, just tell the original story. There doesn't need to be a prequel to that.
Let's see. Here is one from Vin Frost. Welcome, welcome. Vin Frost asks, "Hey Larry, have you seen the last Naruto the movie? If so, what are your thoughts on the relationship between Naruto and Hinata? Are you glad Naruto ended up with Hinata instead of Sakura?" I've seen bits and pieces of that one. Because I think that's the one that is that the one that introduces Boruto at the end of it? Because I know Boruto ends up getting his own movie. I'm just trying to remember if that's the one where he pops up at the end. Anywho, I have not seen it. I've seen bits and pieces, and yes, it makes sense that Naruto ended up with Hinata and not Sakura, because Sakura, um, well, um, I'm trying to be nice today, so I will limit my comments on Sakura. But yeah, Sakura got issues, man. No, she does, dude. Sakura, Bryce. Let me tell you exactly who Sakura is, and you'll
Yeah.
know exactly what the hell I'm talking about once I say it to you.
Hmm.
You remember them chicks who's you know the types of women who are obsessed with guys who, for all intent and purpose, fall in either one, if not all three, of the dark triad personality types.
What, like the bad boy stereotype?
Mhm. Yeah, but the
Okay.
ones who are actually mental. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh.
they fall for legit sociopaths. They fall for legit
Oh. Okay.
narcissists.
Yeah. So she
They
had.
fall.
So this character has bad taste in men.
Oh, absolutely. Dude, the motherfucker tries to kill her,
Oh my god.
and she still ended up having this baby.
It sounds like Anakin and Padme.
It sounds like Tuesday. If you're living in, well, shit. I would say it sounds like Tuesday if you're living in the States, but technically speaking, that's happening all over the world now. So, yay. Anyway, but yeah, I mean, I was never a fan of Sakura. Everyone knows Sakura is useless. Everyone knows Sakura sucks. Everyone knows um, she's just in the series because they felt like they needed like a quote unquote female main character,
Mm.
despite the fact that she's one of the least interesting female characters in the entire dude of all the
Mm.
female characters in Naruto, right? And I'm talking about there are some like from the rip. You did like Anko. I fucking loved Anko as soon as she was introduced. As soon as she was introduced, and no, it's not just because she has a huge rack. That's part of it, but not all of it. And the same thing for Tsunade. Yes, we know she has a massive rack. That's not all of it, just part of it, right? Okay, but like Anko, Tsunade, right? Tintin was cool. Kurenai was freaking cool. Tamari, bruh. Like there are every just about every other female character in the series is better than Sakura. No one
Oh,
cares for Sakura.
yeah. There's cool
Sakura's
female characters. It's just that one's really bad, but she gets a lot of attention, but she's not developed well or
nah, she's not.
anything. Yeah.
She's not.
Okay. Huh.
Yeah. So, anywho, but Hinata's awesome. Hinata's awesome. She's always been awesome. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm. And I get the feeling Hinata was like written to be a fan favorite because she has that whole like quiet, um, shy geek girl, like introverted geek girl thing. She's all soft spoken and shit. So yeah, like I kind of feel like Hinata was written to be a fan favorite. Because I just feel like the majority of the demographic who watches that series or reads that series would, if not
Gravitate
sympathize,
towards
at
her.
least be able to like relate to Hinata.
Right.
So yeah.
Hmm.
Let's see. Oh, okay. Maniac Madness says that Dark didn't get canceled; it just ended. Okay. Um. Okay. N007. Appreciate that. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Yeah. I guess I would look different. No dreads, man. No dreads. They gone. And I didn't have this beard. Um. Mimi Kelly is in the building. What's happening? Oh shit. I think this is another one for you, Bryce. I'm gonna let you have this since you like getting all political and shit. Um Maniac Madness 11 says, "Do you think politics would be better off without parties as it would force people to know who they're voting as opposed to voting for whoever has the R or D on the ballot? I am actually going to let you take that one, Bryce. I'm going
This
to let
is
you go first.
Maniac Madness.
Maniac Madness. Yes, sir.
Uh, okay, so he's asking, basically getting rid of the two-party system.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, my thing about that is, okay, I think we can all generally agree, regardless of Democrat or Republican, the system is screwed up. Uh, the chessboard is rigged in some degree. I'm not sure that necessarily adding third or fourth parties is going to really change all that. I mean, I I'm for other I'm it's not that I'm against other ideas, but like for instance, okay, let's take this 2016 election, this past one. Okay, so Clinton, you have Clinton, Trump, and then I guess Trump was battling with Ted Cruz, and then you have Bernie Sanders and Jill Stein and Gary Johnson. So those are the four candidates. It's like, all right, well, okay, so Jill Stein and Gary Johnson are the third party candidates. Uh, to me, Gary Johnson was just in between Trump and Clinton. It's like the libertarians are socially liberal, but they're economically conservative, and specifically him, he's kind of extreme. So it's like, okay, well, that kind of falls between Trump and Clinton. And then Jill Stein is just kind of hanging out somewhere in the Bernie Sanders range, maybe slightly left of him, particularly with climate things, because which that's fine. But my thing is like, okay, well, why not just vote for somebody like Bernie Sanders if he and Jill Stein are similar, instead of like, no, we got to have a third and a fourth party, because like a lot of these alternate parties, they're usually just focusing on one or two issues a lot of times, and so like I'm not against it, but I just don't see why we can't keep the two parties but just have it, because like right now the Democrats, for instance, you have the Sanders wing, and then you have the establishment, and they're button heads with each other. So, and it's like, okay, so they're kind of in this civil war with each other, so to speak, about who's going to win the soul of the Democratic Party and whatnot. And to me, somebody like Bernie Sanders, all he's trying to do is just return the Democratic Party to the New Deal Democrats that FDR started, as opposed to the more neoliberal establishment wing of the Clintonian Democrats. Uh, so I mean, and the same is true of Republicans, because like John McCain, George W. Bush, John McCain, Mitt Romney, John Kasich, those are more moderate conservatives compared to Trump. But it's like, and then going further back in time, going back into the 60s, you had Barry Goldwater, who ran up against LBJ in 1964. But then he was more extreme, particularly about immigration and communism. So he was more radical extremist. But then you had a guy like George Romney, Mitt Romney's dad, who was more moderate. So I don't see why we can't have Democrats and Republicans, and maybe they fight amongst each other a little bit, and maybe if there's too much extremism in one party, then they'll just go back to being more moderate and vice versa. I don't see why we can't do it that way, as opposed to like, no, we got to have third, fourth, and fifth options. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
What do you think about that? Sorry for if I rambled too long.
I think honestly, dude, I think it wouldn't matter because what the question is suggesting is that if we didn't have a two-party system, people would actually have to be knowledgeable about who it is that they're voting for, right?
Yeah,
But that wouldn't happen either. If you
but
didn't have a two-party system, people are just going to vote for who's the most popular person.
Well, yeah, but but being informed or not informed doesn't have to do with the number of candidates. People aren't
But that's what the
people.
question specifies.
No, 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 no. I know.
The question specifies would it be better off without the parties because it would force people to know who they're voting as opposed to voting for whoever has the R or the D on the ballot. And what I'm saying is that wouldn't even matter
No, not
because
necessarily.
because people are not going to be informed regardless.
Well, yeah, and and part of the reason for this, and I mean, this is going off on a different topic, but I mean, people, people are politically apathetic, and they're not informed about stuff, and they don't vote because the Electoral College makes it to where half a dozen to 10 states only really matter. The only states that
That's not
matter
the
in this.
majority of people.
Wait, what?
I highly disagree. I don't think that's the case with the majority of people.
Oh, I think there's a lot of apathetic people who
I'm
they're,
saying most people who
well, I'm
don't
talking
bother
about
voting ain't got nothing
voting.
to do with it. Do most people who don't vote don't even know what the electoral college is?
No, that's not true. Most
Shit.
Americans, no, most Americans know what the Electoral College is. We're not
Shit.
that dumb.
Shit.
Anyway, what I'm saying
You say
is
most.
the
We got
only,
over 300 million people in this country. So you say most. So you mean so what? Three what? 1.5 I mean 150 million and one?
Mhm.
150 million and one people know what the electoral college is. You sure about that?
Yeah, most people know of the Electoral College, even if they don't have a high school diploma. People aren't living under rocks that much. Anyway, what I'm saying
Nah,
is,
they living in their phones.
well,
And
living in their,
I see what you're saying. I feel you, B. I'd be willing
no,
to put some money on that one though.
no.
I got $10 that might disagree with
Dude,
you.
what I'm saying is,
Let's make it 20.
in
Let's make it
this
20.
in this upcoming election, the only states that matter are Michigan, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Iowa, Florida, North Carolina, and maybe Arizona, Georgia, and possibly maybe Texas. That's
Real quick, real quick. Not to break your concentration, my man Trent sent the $5 super chat. He says Sakura equals almost every chick I've ever dealt with. LOL. Parentheses. Sorry, I had to.
well, I'm
Smiley face.
sorry. Well,
Dying laughing, crying laughing emoticon.
yeah. Well,
I
I'm sorry to hear that, man. Uh, but
I
but
can
anyway,
relate.
no, I can relate to but anyway, no, I'm just saying those are the states that matter. So seriously, man, in like 40 states, it's like, well, this state's going to go Republican, this state's going to go Democrat. I grew up in Louisiana my whole life. That's going Republican. I live in Colorado right now. Uh, and the Democrats are gonna win that from now on. So there is no. What I'm saying is, if there's no incentive to vote, you're less likely to pay attention to shit. So if you get rid of the Electoral College and there's a 50 state strategy where people actually have to compete for votes because we actually go off the popular vote, then people would probably take things more seriously and pay attention more and like, hey, you know what? Like my vote actually matters. So you see
I
what I'm saying?
also yeah. Yes,
Hmm.
yes,
Hmm.
yes.
Yeah.
But I will also double down on my stance that honestly and truly do, even with the people who are quote unquote like politically informed or whatever, I think that probably half of those people wouldn't even know as much as they do about the political landscape if it wasn't so fucking entertaining. I mean, dude, let's be
Oh,
real
well,
about this,
sure.
dude. Our politics compared to other countries is
Hmm.
professional wrestling.
Oh, of course. Yeah, no, it's a big sideshow. It's a big circus. And I mean, and that's all because of mass information. It's due to cable news and corporate media. Because I mean, like, corporate media, Fox, CNN, MSNBC, they're just going for their audience. And then it's not that there isn't good information out there. I believe there is, but there's a lot of disinformation and shit, man. I mean, a lot of people think they're informed because of what pops up on their uh, uh, Facebook news feeds, and they just read headlines, and it's like, oh well, gee whiz, I can't believe that's going on. It's like that article's full of shit, actually, if you look into it. But
Or it's
people think,
old.
yeah, or it's old, and people think, and people think they know what they're talking about, and God forbid somebody and there's this ingrained skepticism against experts and educated people, and you have that rift. um, people don't like being told by people who know more than they do about something that they don't know what they're talking about. um,
Yeah, that's true. Ain't that the fucking truth?
yeah, and not that I'm an expert or anything. Like, I mean, I'm not perfect. I just have my own set of opinions on things. I'm not claiming expertise in a certain area, but uh, I'm humble enough to say, hey, you know what? I don't know anything about frickin' calculus. So I'm going to defer to people that know about calculus instead of being like, oh, well, I know everything about calculus.
I know how to
Because,
spell calculus.
yeah, I can spell calculus. Um, or, or like, physics, it's like, sure, Stephen Hawking helped out with black holes. That doesn't make me Neil deGrasse Tyson. Uh, you now that's an extreme example, but that's how some people react to this stuff. It's like, oh, they think they're a jack of all trades on everything, and it's like, no, you're not. Not you. I just mean, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah. This comment section looking kind of crazy.
Oh yeah, man.
Um,
Any other questions or?
oh yeah, there's some questions and discussions happening. All right. So let's see. Next question.
Are people
Oh, okay.
getting?
This is an interesting one.
Hmm.
This one is from Bryson Reed, who
Oh,
says, "Who
hello.
are some of the best complex characters in either film or writing? It doesn't matter the medium."
Hmm. Ooh, man, we could be here till 3 a.m.
And we ain't got
Uh,
time like that.
no, I know.
Complex.
Complex. Well, define what do morally ambiguous, anti-heroical, uh,
Complex.
who's bad, but you sympathize. Okay, I guess that's what's meant by complexity. Uh, hmm. Walter White, Breaking Bad. Uh, Walter White, Don Draper.
I'm gonna fake out. I gotta fake. I gotta fake out. I gotta fake out. It's actually I don't know how obvious this character would be.
Well, who is it?
Jesus.
Oh, well, yeah, Jesus is complicated. Dear God. I mean, you have a whole, no pun intended, God. Dear God, Jesus is complicated. No, man, and I mean, shit. Half of people think Jesus is a hippie. And then other people are like, no, he's a complicated he's a complicated man. Uh,
I
he
mean, when I'm thinking, it's like because the question was best complicated character in film or writing. The medium doesn't matter. I'm like, do they get more fucking complicated than Jesus?
Yeah, I mean,
What could be
Jesus.
more complicated than being the goddamn Messiah?
Yeah, Jesus. Yeah,
What
Jesus
could be
is.
what could be more complicated than? I mean, well, fuck, maybe Moses. Maybe.
Well, actually, or you could word it that Jesus isn't complicated. Our understanding of Jesus is complicated, but there's nothing more.
Oh,
There's nothing more burdensome than being the Messiah, and that's seen throughout the Gospels. I mean, uh, he weeps before he enters Jerusalem. He weeps outside of Lazarus's tomb. He despair. Well, despair might be strong, but he's worried in the Garden of Gethsemane before the Passion. That all shows his very human side. Uh, that's more emphasized in Matthew, Mark, and Luke. But then in John, it's in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God, and the Word was with God, and that's where you get the more supernatural Jesus and the healings and the miracles and I mean his parables are pretty cool. So
Somebody said, wait, Lucifer Pitch Black said Jesus is wait, no, it wasn't him. Who was it that said it? He said, who was it? Bryson Reed said, I would say Satan is complex.
yeah, Satan.
Lucifer's not that complex.
Satan's the first anti-hero in Western literature.
Yeah, but it's not that complex.
Yeah, but
I don't think he's that complex. But at this point we talk a degree, right?
Well, yeah, but complex. I mean, we're talking about complexity in a moral and personality sense. We can't quantify this like science or math because I mean, Lucifer, despite being at least in Paradise Lost Lucifer, yeah, that is a complicated character. I mean, his motivation isn't complicated, but that's very interesting. I mean, he's the bad guy, but I kind of see where he's coming from. It makes sense. It forces you to question things. It makes you think uh, about the devil in a different way um, compared to the Divine Comedy or Inferno, anyway. But yeah, Jesus is complicated. I mean, I said Walter White, Don Draper. I'm trying to think other characters.
If we're thinking like TV characters or movie characters, Tony Soprano.
Yeah, Tony Soprano.
Ones that I've seen. Let me see. Complicated.
Jules Winfield and Vincent in Pulp Fiction.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm interpreting the word complicated or complex as what it makes you think about.
Oh, complex. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's complex. I'm sorry. It's not complicated. Complex.
Or well, actually, I'm
Complex.
thinking that I'm taking complex to mean nuanced and how it makes you, the viewer, think and feel. Not necessarily. It doesn't mean that the character, him or herself, is complicated per se.
Yeah. You're right. I took that out of
Beatrix and Bill and Kill Bill. Well, now I could just name Tarantino characters, but
Dijon said Michael Corleone. Yep.
Michael. Oh yeah.
Yep. Oh, for real?
Yeah, Michael Corleone's the
For real?
embodiment.
No. Check this out. So, Bryson followed this up. He said, well, who is the most complex character in your work, Totems? Who's the most complex character in Totems? You haven't been introduced to him yet. That's my answer. Nice try. I saw what you was doing. Trying to catch me out here slipping in these internet streets. A great magician never reveals his secrets.
But yeah, I didn't know if he wanted specific explanations. I mean, some of those characters I named, I could go into why, I guess. But
yeah, but we got more questions.
Okay, all right. Well, those are some examples of that I would name. But go ahead.
Real quick. $5 super chat from Maniac Madness says, "Can you add the first 2 episodes of Mayans MC to the wheel?" I did, and I also added you to the Will of the Faithful. Good sir, thank you. So far we are at $10 towards the super chat sweepstakes. So 5 more, and we'll unlock the discussion of the week. But we are a long way away from the top goal, and we are coming up on 54 minutes. I tell you what, man, I'm kind of like, yo, let's knock out these last questions, and then let's roll the hell up out of here. Hate to make this one so short, but I'm just like, yeah,
but you could, I mean,
you gotta feel the room, you know what I'm saying? And it's like,
well, yeah, but I mean, I'm not, I mean, it's your channel, your show, but I mean, you could hang out, I mean, and see maybe other people will pop in and stuff. I mean, it's just
Yeah, but I ain't waiting all day for them niggas.
Anyway, all
And
right.
there go my monetization right there.
Oh,
All right.
anywho,
Yeah, right, exactly. Moving on.
yeah.
um,
What are these other questions?
let's see. Where was I? Okay. Oh, here we go. So Mimi Kelly asks, "Have you ever watched the movie Life of Pi?"
I've seen parts of it.
Isn't that the one with the dude and the tiger in the boat?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
I hated
directed.
the ending.
It's directed by Ang Lee.
I hated the ending
Mm,
because at the
I
end, isn't it
barely
suggested at
remember
the
it.
end? Isn't it suggested at the end that he made it all up?
I don't think so.
I do. I think that was the thing about that ending where it's like you kind of didn't know if he was telling the truth or not.
Oh, okay. Well, I always took it to mean that, and again, I haven't seen the whole movie, but just from what I've read, I always took it to mean that it was real. Kind of, well, or kind of like I know it's a rough analogy, but kind of like how in The Wizard of Oz, I mean, like Oz is real. Well, in the book it's different, but like in the film version of Oz, it's real. But everybody's like, "Oh, it was just a dream," but she's like, "No, it was real." So I mean, sort of take it either way, but I always take it to mean that Oz is real in the film, and it's real. It's obviously real in the book. So that's how I would take Life of Pi. That the tiger is real and everything that happens is real, but other people are skeptical or something.
Because remember, the movie is like he's telling the story to the little boy, right? Not little boy, the young man. He's telling the story to the
Hmm.
young man, and
Yeah,
I think it's the young man who asks him a question, and the way he responds to it is almost like he starts to question whether
he's
or not.
letting the audience know whether it's real or not, kind of.
No, he's questioning whether it was real or not,
Oh,
and
like he doesn't know. Yeah.
right, well, cause he never like he tells him the story,
Hmm.
right?
Right.
But after old boy has heard the story, he's like, "Was that true?"
Hmm.
And he doesn't like he kind of leaves it ambiguous to where it's like that's up for you whether or not you want to believe it.
Well, yeah, but that's like the movie talking to the audience, who's
Yeah,
the young
exactly,
man.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
yeah.
Anyway,
The
point
choice is
being,
yours and yours alone.
yeah. But point being, I didn't like that. I was like, I don't like that. I don't like that.
Yeah,
Just tell us dude. It's like the top
definite
at the end
answer.
of. It's like the top at the end of Inception. Just tell us what happens.
Yeah, but I like the ending of Inception.
All right. So real quick, four 456. Who cares? Dropped a $20 super chat. Thank
Oh,
you. I
wow,
know,
man.
right? I
Cool.
know. So we have now. Mm, I think. I think we just crossed. Yeah, we just crossed. Hang on
You
now.
have $30
Let
now.
me get my fundraising thermometer because that's what it's called. It's called a fundraiser thermometer. So yeah, so we are at 30 for the
$30.
evening, and I do believe we have just crossed, or we have just unlocked the discussion of the week video.
Oh, well,
5 more bucks, and we will unlock a top 5 video. All right, so yeah, man, let's go ahead and let's get to the discussion of the week wheel. Because so Bryce,
Wait
you
a
know what's
sec.
funny?
Wait a sec. What's his question?
Oh, he didn't leave one. He didn't leave one.
Oh, he just gave them. Oh, okay. That's cool. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. So Bryce, you want to know what's funny? Dude, this is the first time where I'm actually able to get to each wheel like as they are being unlocked. Cause usually it's like all the fucking super chats come in so damn fast, and I'm trying to answer like all these comments and questions before they vanish and whatnot. Like I end up having to do them all at the end of the show, right? But this time it's like, yeah, we take our time with this. All right. So actually, let me bring this sucker. Where's the full screen? Because there is. Oh, there it is. All right. So, oh snap! You know what? Let me exit full screen real quick. All right, guys. So we are going to go ahead and we are going to spin the discussion of the week wheel. Like I said, whatever topic is selected from this wheel will be the topic of a discussion of the week video that will be held next month. And real quick, I will let you guys know what are the topics that are currently listed. So on this wheel, we have discussion of the week roundtable rants, which is pretty much me, ranting, me and my guest, whoever decides to join for that one, pretty much ranting about stuff, whatever it is we want to rant on for that evening. Then we have discussion of the week cultural appropriation, discussion of the week toxic families, discussion of the week toxic femininity, which I don't. Okay. Y'all gonna fuck around and get me deplatformed. Discussion of the week, the nuclear family. Discussion of the week, election 2020, which is one of the new ones that was suggested. Discussion of the week, the future of cinema. And discussion of the week, the effects of social media. So I am gonna go ahead. I'm gonna spin this wheel, and we're gonna see which discussion of the week I'm gonna be doing. Are y'all ready?
Yep.
Is you ready?
Yep.
All right.
Future of cinema. I want that one.
I'm gonna be honest, dude. I'm kind of like roundtable rants. Roundtable rants. No,
That, yeah.
Non-cultural appropriation.
That or future of cinema.
So yeah, discussion of the week, cultural appropriation. All right, so I will have to go ahead and get a hold of who suggested that one for more details about.
Wait, you spun it? Wait, what did it land on?
Cultural appropriation.
Oh, cultural appropriation.
Yep. All righty then. So let me go ahead and save this.
I could definitely rant about that. There's a lot of blind cultural appropriation. A lot of people walking around pretending to be Ray Charles. It's pretty offensive shit.
All right, so man, I need you know what? I'm just gonna add it to my little video slate that I got on the. I don't like doing that though. I need my pencil and my paper, but I ain't got no pencil and paper on me.
Oh, well, it's not cultural appropriation. Never mind. But there is something about disability stuff I was reading earlier. That's not appropriation, but it made me mad.
All right, so this is going to be July and a cultural appropriation. And real quick, whoever suggested that topic, if you're watching right now, or if you're in the chat, let me know so I can get with you about some more details. Yeah, the specifics about what all you would like to see covered in that video. All right, let us continue. Let's see. All right, we got some other questions. All right, going back where, because I lost my place. We were talking about complex characters.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, now I remember the Life of Pi one. Maniac Madness 11 says, you think they'll release the PS5 if the stores are closed for Black Friday? Yeah.
Yeah. If the postal service doesn't collapse.
This one is from Mimi Kelly. It says, what do you think of the obvious leftist agenda in Last of Us 2? I haven't played it, so I have no clue what that's about.
I don't know what that is.
I have no clue what that's about. Even Maniac Madness said, what leftist agenda in Last of Us 2?
Yeah, I was about to say, what's this leftist agenda we're talking about?
Apparently, it contains spoilers.
Oh, I mean, are we talking about cultural leftism or political left? I don't know, economic.
It says
I don't.
force diversity for a leftist crowd.
Oh, okay. So stereotypical cultural woke crap that has very little to do with leftism, actual political leftism and social justice, at least in my estimation. But
Oh, here's another one. This one says, this is another one from Uchiha Fan 27. It says, do you think it's a good idea to cast Xavier and Magneto as people of color in their event? Is that eventual MCU reboot? Um, Me personally, I wouldn't want to see that because it would feel pandery to me.
all that matters is if it's good to me. I wouldn't mind.
Because like I heard the rumor that they were considering. Well, because here's the thing, dude. Here's the thing. When you when you release to the media, when you release to the public that you are looking for people of color for those roles, that lets me know that's your intention, as opposed to, oh well, this person was just the best one for the role.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And if that's the case, that just comes across as pandery to me because it's because we know that those characters are not people of color. So the fact that you announce that years in advance,
Yeah.
and that's essentially like what you're looking to do, by all means, you have the right to do it. But like I said, it's going to come across as pandery because
Yeah.
who's to say that the best choice
Hmm.
for one of those characters is not another white guy? But you're going to pass
Right.
him up. Like that's that affirmative action shit, man. And I'm like, that's not real. That's not how that's supposed to work. It's not supposed to work like that.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
supposed to be
I th-
it's supposed to be if they're the best one for the role, they should be considered for it.
well,
Not
sure.
not consideration before what's the term I'm looking for? Consideration before merit.
Well, yeah, yeah, no, I mean, I agree with you, but I mean, I mean, but just the converse of that is like that movie 21, the
Which I like,
freaking
by the way.
yeah, no, it's not a bad movie, but I mean, like that's a whitewashed movie. Those MIT students that took Vegas for all those millions were Asian, and they whitewashed the crap out of it. So I mean, and anyway, it wouldn't bother me if Magneto and Xavier. Uh, were black as long as it's good. And obviously, I mean, it depends on who's cast and the writing and all that stuff. Um, but God, I like, man, I do like all four actors who have played them, though, because you have Stewart and Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen, and then you had Michael Fassbender and James McAvoy. All four of those people were really good. I liked how their relationship and friendship was developed and whatnot.
Yeah,
It's the
yeah.
best part of those
Just
movies.
yeah, I wouldn't care for a race changed
Sure.
Xavier Magneto.
Right.
Not see if it
I
was
see
done off
why.
if it
Yeah.
was done authentically,
Mhm.
it'd be a different also take this in consideration too. I'm gonna keep bringing this back to historical context.
Mhm.
Is Magneto still a Jew during World War II?
Well, yeah, because I mean, you
Because
like,
if he was a black Jew, I'm pretty sure he'd have been killed.
yeah, there's that. And well, I guess if they were to change the race, uh, actually, one way of doing it is you could make Magneto a Russian Slav, because they were just as ho- uh, hated by the Nazis. Or if you're going to make Magneto black, put it in a different time period and have him have a different origin story.
Yeah, that's
Like,
what I'm saying. You'd have to change
yeah,
the order.
yeah,
Here's the other
yeah,
thing too. If Xavier is black,
hmm
Xavier comes from old money.
right.
What black person you know had old money back then?
in that time period
Yeah.
of the 40s. Well, I
So you'd
mean,
have to change his backstory too.
yeah, no, I mean, and I see the rough. I mean, I've always heard like, oh, like Magneto and Xavier. It's like MLK and Malcolm X and
Not
that
really.
kind.
Malcolm wasn't
Yeah,
genocidal.
yeah, and so I mean, actually, you could have it take place. Well, yeah, you could have it take place around the turn of the 20th century because you have Booker T. Washington and W.E.B. Du Bois because they're different from each other.
Yeah, but they're not. That's not the same dynamic.
Oh, I know.
It's a different dynamic.
No, it is a different
Um.
dynamic. Um,
Uh.
yeah, I don't know how you would change the origin story or what time period if you'd set it back in the 19th century or move it further ahead in the 20th century or what you'd do with that. Yeah, because if it's not that there weren't any black people in Germany at the time of World War II, but there's not a lot. And yeah,
Um.
Magneto would have been killed. Uh,
I don't want to answer this one.
what?
I might skip it. I don't want to answer this one.
When is it?
It said, this is from Vin Frost. It says, out of all the vice president nominees that's on Joe Biden's list, is there one that might get you to cast your vote for Biden? Mine is no.
Probably
Mine
not.
is no. Mine is no.
Uh, I
You said no
mean,
too? Okay,
I
we can move
mean,
on then.
yeah,
Yeah,
of
yeah,
the
we can
main
move on.
one, yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
And
we can
the
move on.
only reason, well, and again, dude, the only reason I'm not, yeah, I live in freaking Colorado. Well, I'm gonna vote down ballot, but I don't need to cast a vote for Biden. Um, anyway, yeah, there
I
is
don't like none of
nobody.
his choices.
Well, yeah. No, there is no vice presidential pick that I've heard of that could easily sway me. I mean, unless it seriously be like I'm doing Bernie Sanders, then I'd be like, okay, maybe. But and that's not a yeah. Anyway, I just yeah, and I live in Colorado. It doesn't matter. He should win Colorado. I mean, I want Trump to lose, but anyway.
The way I feel, man, unless it's Hammer, he ain't got my vote.
Wait, Hammer? MC
Hammer.
Hammer? What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
MC Hammer? Yeah.
You remember head of state? It's like how is it y'all can't find me a running mate? It's like we've called everybody. No one wants to run with you. It's like, have you called Hammer? It's like, no, we haven't called Hammer. Well, then you haven't called
If it was
everybody.
if it was Fred the Hammer Williamson, hell yeah. If it was Williamson, if it was Cornell West, yeah, I'd go for that. But that ain't gonna happen. So
No, it ain't gonna happen. All right, let's see. We are moving right along. This one's from Crazy Boy 190. Do you guys think that the role wait, the is a repeat. The role of a father has been undervalued in the last 60 years due to feminism, of course. But that's like saying that a stop sign is red.
Jesus. Um, I
You
don't know
we
that.
can look duh, of course. There are more men out of their own households than have ever existed. So
Okay.
yes, their role is diminished.
There's
Okay, the
50
role. Okay,
million factors to that, and first of all, I mean, that feminism is such a broad term. What the hell does that mean? Feminism didn't start on New Year's Day, 1970. If that's what we're talking about,
yeah,
there's
50, 60 years. That would be 19 the 1960s.
uh,
Yeah, so that's like the
anyway.
sexual revolution era. Um,
Well, yeah, and I'm just saying. I mean, that's such a broad thing. I mean, the role of the father, God. I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's 500 gajillion reasons for why relationships and marriages are the way they are.
Well,
Think
the question is, has it been undervalued?
we're moving away. We're moving away from stereotypical masculine and feminine behaviors uh, of how men and women behave. So we view parenthood differently, and where we're at culturally compared to 60 years ago. Yeah, I mean it's different. I don't know if it's undervalued. I wouldn't say that. Um,
Um, I'm trying to
that's a
be as diplomatic about my answer as possible. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna put it to you like this. I think it is undervalued when it's not asked for.
Mhm. And he's
So
speaking of he's okay. Wait, he is speaking of fathers specifically.
the role of a father,
Well,
has that
yeah.
been undervalued in the last 60 years? And I'm going to say it has, but like I said, only when it's not asked for. So what I mean by that is, when a kid, to quote Eminem, when a kid's getting bullied and shoot up his school and they blame it on Maryland and the heroin, but where were the parents at? Look where it's at. So like when a kid shoots up a school,
Mhm.
everyone wants to know where the father is. No one gave a fuck about that, when the court just gave sole fucking custody to the mom. Like what I'm saying is,
No,
like,
that's a general question of parenthood. That's not just focused on the dad.
well, no, but what I'm saying is, I'm using that example to
Right.
illustrate something with society. Like when society starts looking for the father, that's when it's valued. When they're not, then it's not.
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, this is getting into, I mean, how women view men, how men view women. I mean, yeah, that's changed a lot. That's changed some in the last century, culturally speaking. So I would just say it's different. Uh, yeah, I mean, I'm just going to use the term. It's different. I'm not going to say that it's undervalued. I think people still appreciate good fathers and good men. I think there's a lot of good men out there who are looked up to and respected and admired uh, by their children and their spouses. Uh, that still exists. So,
I'm looking for a new question. Do, 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 do. Mm. Oh my God, Dijon. I'm gonna
what?
answer this real quick. Can a well-written Superman be complex if given a decent writer? Dijon, you've read complex Superman stories, so you kind of already know the
Yes.
answer to that question. Dijon, I think you've read more Superman than I have.
Yeah.
You've read complex Superman, so
Yeah.
um.
The Alan Moore thing.
Oh, okay. This one's from Nick. I guess Nick's working. That's why he didn't jump in the stream tonight. He
Which
says,
Nick?
shot red,
Oh,
5
okay.
5.
Not the.
He says, what are you guys' favorite desserts and why?
Hmm. Oh man. Cookies and ice cream. But well, can I speak for both of us? We both like cookies and cream ice cream.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Actually,
we
very,
are
very
a
much so.
united front. Uh,
Mine is ice cream. Ice
yeah,
cream.
I'll go for ice cream. Yeah, like oh God, yeah, Lieutenant Dan. I got you an ice
I
cream.
got you an ice cream.
Lieutenant Dan ice
Ice
cream.
cream.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
I like ice cream.
Oh
Just
shit.
number one. because it tastes amazing. Number two, because
Yes.
it's a cold treat.
Yes.
And the biggest thing with me with ice cream is that it never feels heavy when you eat it.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because actually, dude, we talked about this not too long ago, where it's like neither one of us are like big cake people,
Yeah.
because that's just so much fucking bread, and it's like an app, like, dude,
Depends on
like
how much
after,
it depends on how much icing is on it. I don't like a lot of
dude,
icing.
dude, one of my coworkers brought some cupcakes
Mhm.
into work
Oh, I like a
about
cupcake though.
2 weeks ago. But dude,
Mhm.
the icing was half of the cupcake. Dude, I shit you not, dude. I took a fucking butter knife and I straight like clean. I took the icing off and I just ate the cupcake by itself.
Oh man, yeah, no, because
Dude, the
yeah,
cupcake, the
uh,
icing was like 3 inch. It was like 3 inches of icing.
mhm.
It was absurd. It was excessive.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
too that's too much sugar.
uh, oh man, actually, I had some ice cream a couple weeks ago, and I feel maybe it's just my man, like, dude, though, when I eat ice cream now, seriously, man, there are times where like I feel like I'm shaking like an old man because it's cold. I'm like, "Grr."
Oh,
You
brain
know?
freeze.
No, 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 not brain freeze, just like more like on my teeth and stuff. I'm like, ooh, this is cold. But no, I mean it's still good. But I'm just making a joke about myself. But
Here go Nick. Here go Nick right here.
Hey,
Nigga, you
I'm
didn't
at
work.
work. I was working right now. In 2.5 hours, I'm going to be working.
Oh,
But
so you sleeping?
hello,
I was supposed to be sleeping. Hey, how you doing?
man.
I was supposed to be sleeping, but yeah, and man, my sister's coming over from Vegas, but I got to work for this night, so
Oh, what part of the
Yeah.
country are you in, man?
Oh, I'm in Well, I'm in California, but I'm being Beverly Hills. I got to protect some mansions.
Oh,
One's a
cool.
famous one.
Oh,
I can't supposed
Well,
to talk about it, but
well,
whatever.
just keep an eye out for the wet bandits, and remember,
yeah,
you'll
man.
know them
No,
because they
those
always
are
leave the water running.
coyotes, and I don't know. It's weird because this guy got like a big giant forest area. So I'm like the only guy with a gun walking around while the other dude is like hiding behind the cameras and shit.
Are you a police officer?
No, private armed security.
Oh, wow. Oh, man. Yeah.
Top flight
Good.
security.
Yeah. Good luck,
But one
man.
thing
Be
that's cool
safe.
though, yeah. One thing that's cool though, he got like a little zoo, so got the monkeys and stuff. That's the cool shit.
That's nice.
Yeah, so I'm just there, just scope around. After that, just turn off the lights at a certain time. Just take pictures.
Cool
But
beans.
no, I was saying I was going to tell you guys. I said, yeah, I like cookies and cream ice cream too, and I'm a big fan of ice cream. Even
Yes.
I'm like I
All right.
shouldn't be eating it.
Yeah, dude. I don't know what. Like I said, dude. It's like ice cream is just so smooth. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? And when you're eating it, it feels light. Like you don't feel like
You don't feel
you're.
full.
You don't feel full. You don't feel like you're gorging yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, whereas like if I'm eating like a brownie or something I like brownies fine, but like that feels more like ooh, like that's
Like
some
heavy. Yeah,
yeah, I
yeah.
gotta go lay
Yeah,
down,
I know what you mean. I ain't too big crazy on the cake stuff. I mean, every time my mom cooks carrot cake and stuff, I mean, I don't eat it. But ironically, you're talking about dessert. We just baked some
Hmm.
cookies,
Oh, what kind, man?
chocolate chip,
Nice.
raisin, and pecans.
Oh man, that
And
sounds
people
really
know
good.
my family's cooked before, so trust me, they're well known.
Cool.
Yeah, I had some cookies earlier. Subway
As
I mean,
far as
chocolate chip be something there, man. I don't know how that works.
cake, I do like German chocolate cake though.
Yeah, that's my dad's favorite.
Yeah,
He
I
loves
like
it.
that.
I don't care for it because of the icing.
Right, yeah. Well, yeah, I guess it depends, but usually with that, it's I don't know. There's not maybe not quite as much, or at least when I've had it, it's just a lighter spread of icing. But anyway,
No, yeah,
that
it is. But
varies from cake to cake, I guess. But
All right, real quick, I got a $2 super chat from Jay the Light Seeker. Thank you so much, sir. He says, "What real life people inspire you?" Oh man,
oh
I got a
boy,
list.
woo,
Real life people that inspire me.
live or dead?
Well, I mean,
like historical people? Or
Dude, dude, a lot of mine, a lot of mine are passing away. Real life people who inspire me. So of course, like I said, I have my list. My top people: Ursula K. Le Guin,
Mhm.
Hayao Miyazaki, um, Stan Lee. He
Neil
was
Gaiman.
one. Neil Gaiman's one. Denny O'Neil was one. Um, so yeah, those are like,
Todd
like
McFarlane.
oh yeah, dude, I got, oh man, I forgot, dude, I
Tell me
still
about
gotta
that
watch.
the
I
other
gotta
week.
watch that damn documentary, the one that just came out on Sci-Fi. But yeah,
Mhm.
Todd McFarlane is another big one. Um, so yeah, so like that, those are like the professional guys that inspire me. Outside of profession, okay, and then of course, okay, so yeah, those are like the professional people, right? Like in my field, right? But then it's like outside of that, like if you want to talk about like celebrity people, MJ, of course, is a big one.
Which
Um,
one?
Michael
Oh,
Jordan.
oh yeah.
I was just about to ask that myself. I'm like, or I'm pretty sure you've seen the documentary. Huh? I never seen it.
Last
So.
Dance, dude.
Oh yeah. It's
I
good,
just
man.
rewatched it for like the 20th time last week.
Okay.
Um, it's on Netflix, by the way. If anyone has not yet seen The Last Dance, I highly recommend it.
Is it uncut?
Yes, it's uncut. It's uncut.
Okay, I'll check that out.
All ten episodes. So yeah, Michael Jordan is a big one. Um, he was a really really big one when I was a kid. Barack is another one. Um,
I would say two.
Celebrity wise, Chadwick
Tupac.
Boseman is one for me. Chadwick Boseman, Denzel Washington.
Mhm.
Um, Inspire. See now,
Chadwick Boseman was Jackie Robinson.
yeah,
Okay, and
and
James
Black
Brown.
Panther. Yep.
Yeah, yeah, and Black Panther. Yeah.
Um, and then yeah, and then and then there are and then of course the people who are in the business of inspiring people. Some of the cats I listen to, E.T., Eric
Yeah,
Thomas,
Thomas, he's cool.
Les Brown. Um,
Herm Edwards.
yes, Coach.
Dude,
Yes,
love Herm
yes,
Edwards.
yes, yes, Coach Edwards. Yes,
Woo, he's
definitely,
cool.
definitely. Um, uh, let me see. And then there are people I know just personally.
Mhm.
You
What
know,
about you, Nick?
what about my who?
Oh,
Yeah,
me? I
yeah,
mean,
yeah,
he
yeah.
named a few of them. He named a few of them. I mean, Tupac, I was
Oh,
inspired
okay,
by for him, music and stuff like that. I'm trying to think of other artists, but most of them are either gone now. I
sure.
mean,
Well,
some
that's
of them
okay.
you probably know. I like Ice Cube at the time, and when you figure out how he was doing his certain things, and if you knew about also George Lucas's history, how he started with stuff too, he was ones I kind of a little bit inspired by, and
Uh-huh.
other stuff like that.
Cool. Yeah, and I like a lot of the ones you named, Larry. Some of mine, I guess. I like uh, I like John Steinbeck. He wrote The Grapes of Wrath and East of Eden. I mean, there's 50 million authors I could name. Steinbeck, Dickens, Dostoevsky, Hemingway. I like those guys because I'm a literature nerd. I like Quentin Tarantino,
Mm-hmm.
Steven Spielberg,
I
Stanley
forgot about
Kubrick.
Stephen King.
Wait, what's that?
I forgot about Stephen King. Yeah.
Oh no, I like Stephen King too, man. Actually, no, yeah, I don't want to forget about him. And then as far as other people, I don't know. There's almost too many to name, but there's a lot of people I like.
I just got another super chat. This one's from Hard to
But
Explain 32. Which, for the record, yeah, because Hard to Explain. I saw your comment early. He said, "Is there a goal tonight?" Yeah, the
yes,
top goal is 145. That's the top goal, right? But and with your contribution, we are at what We are at 52. Okay, so we're at 52. But hard to explain. Real quick, by any chance, did you catch the casino review that you requested? Me and my man Bryce just
Oh,
knocked out.
that was
What?
him?
Yeah,
Who
yeah,
did that?
yeah. Hard to explain. 32 was the one that requested that one.
Oh yeah, man. Thanks
Um,
for requesting that. That I love that movie. I hope yeah.
yeah,
That.
we
That's
just did that on Monday,
yeah,
so it's
last
up on the channel if you haven't
Monday.
checked it out yet. But real quick, he dropped a super chat. He says, if you have to fight an animal, wait, okay,
Oh.
if you have to fight an animal, what animal would you want to fight the least? Also, which animal would you want backing you in that fight?
Oh.
Okay, so I'm gonna go first.
Yeah, you go.
If I was in a fight with an animal, what animal would I want to fight the least? Would probably be the least. What animal would I want to fight the least? Probably a silverback.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Probably a silverback. Cause see, here's the thing about that. You know, sharks, bears, you know, they got fangs, they got claws, they got shit that will shred you. Silverback will beat you to death, like pummel you to death. And yeah, I think I'd rather risk the fangs and the claws than just being fucking killed with like
Yeah,
blunt force trauma.
and beat you with it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but any one of those animals. I mean, I mean, assuming we're on the losing end of this, be hurt. I mean, you'd go pretty quickly, you know. So, I mean, it's not like the silverback would hit you a bunch before you're knocked out. You know?
Yeah, I'm going to say animal I would want to fight the least. I'm gonna stick with silverback gorilla. Also, which animal would you want backing you in that fight? If I had to fight a silver, if I had to fight a fucking silverback gorilla, I'm cheap. Well, animal. It has
Okay,
to be an
any animal.
animal, right?
Yeah.
It has to be an animal, right? Because if I say Stegosaurus, y'all gonna be like, Larry, you cheating because that's a dinosaur.
Well, those existed. So
I'm saying a Stegosaurus. I will fuck a silverback up with a Stegosaurus.
I'll keep on the monkey side of things. I'll go chimp. Although uh, I wouldn't want to fight an elephant, even though elephants are really docile. If you piss one off, oh my God. As far as animal fighting, I gotta go with I'll go with wolf or
That you wouldn't want to fight?
no. Animal that I would want backing me just because I
Oh,
love
okay.
dogs. I love dogs, and I'd go with wolf, or like a Great Dane, or like a Rottweiler or something. I also would not want to fight a water moccasin or like a python or something. That would be scary as shit.
You know,
Snake.
I thought about snakes, but I was like, nah, I would actually fight a snake, like in real life. Like I don't, and I
Oh,
don't,
I
like I
would
would,
too.
yeah, I
Yeah.
would fight a snake in real life. I don't.
Because you can always just, well, even if you're in a water, you can, if you know how to swim, you can just swim away or just run away. Uh,
Yeah,
Well,
I ain't afraid of no snake. Fuck that
what
shit.
about you, Nick? Sorry if I was
no, yeah, I
rambling
mean,
too
like,
much.
you pretty much took, you both y'all pretty much took the answers. I would have took like apes, chimps. I know how those things, those creatures are to rip your arm off your sockets. But I found one in a hippo when I like
Oh
fight.
yeah, Dude,
Hippos,
hippos.
they mean them teeth. And they eat you too.
Hippos
And
are mean. Yeah.
yeah, the only creature I can think of that backed me up like that, I was thinking maybe like a lion or something, but I'm like, hippos can fight off a little bit of them creatures too. I
Yeah.
was thinking elephant or something.
Rhino. If I had to fuck with a hippo, I want a rhino.
Yeah.
Rhino. But
If
I've
that
never
was.
seen a rhino in a hippo fight, so I'm like,
Oh,
I know a hippo ain't crazy about that horn. I tell you that.
no. And I wouldn't want to fight an alligator or a crocodile. Well, even more so an alligator. I think they're.
I think I probably have a better chance I'll deal with that as long as they don't get me on a death roll.
See, that's the thing. I take my chances with that. Like I'm talking about,
Yeah,
like in real life, I would take my chances with a gator.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I actually do want to
But
go
wait,
gator.
a full-grown one though?
Yeah.
Oh,
If I had to, yeah. I'll handle up on a gator me.
mm-hmm.
If I can
Don't y'all?
avoid it, I will. But if I have to, if it's me or him,
Well,
it ain't gonna be me. It's
if
gonna
you
be
have
him.
I was gonna say, don't you
well,
guys got those over there in Louisiana?
Say who?
Don't y'all got gators in Louisiana?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But them niggas ain't
Oh
just
well.
walking down the street.
Oh well. And wait a second though. Okay, this question was just, would you fight? So I'm assuming we don't have any weapons because I mean,
Sure.
okay, because yeah, I mean, because if we're allowed a gun, then that makes a hell of a difference.
Yeah, but with a gator, man, I mean, dude, if you got some rope, you good.
Yeah.
I was just thinking it like, yeah, if I didn't have anything, or I can use what's around me, maybe twigs or wood or something like that.
Yeah.
Ain't even gonna be hitting that hippo hide. I'm gonna tell you that much.
Oh man, dude. Man, a couple years ago, I read Michael Crichton's The Congo,
Yeah.
which is a bad movie, but that book was interesting. But man, there was this whole sequence, man, because they're in the Congo and they're going down this river, and they're like, oh shit, they're like, we're coming up on the hippos. And like, because the guide, like, he like loads a shotgun. It's like, what's that for? Like, it's like shotgun and like a tranquilizer. It's like, what's that for? It's like the hippos. It's like, oh, it's like hippos are nice. He's like, no, they're not.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, no, they're not. And of course they get attacked and they have to fend off the hippos. Anyway,
I got a couple of more super chats came in after this one. My man Jay Takeshi, thanks so
Mhm.
much. He asked Larry, "What powers would you have in?" I've answered this one before. What powers would I?
Powers?
Yeah, superpowers. What powers would I want to have in real life? Flight is the biggest one. Flight or teleportation, some type of mobility one, and not just super speed. Um, Flight or teleportation would be the big one.
Well,
Um, yeah.
okay. Well, in this scenario, am I still blind? Because I would say flying, but I wouldn't want to fly into shit if I can't see.
Get the
But
powers, man.
yeah, but
Wait, what'd you say, Nick?
I said you could get them Cyclops powers.
that's right, man. Yeah, yeah, no, exactly. But no, shit. I guess that might just be Daredevil. But or I could be like Daredevil with flash speed. I wouldn't mind having super speed. That would be cool. Teleporting would be nice though too. That would just be convenient.
Yeah, that's my thing. It's like either give me flight or let me teleport.
Yeah.
Shit, you pretty much stole my answers, but Larry, because I would have definitely gone with flight, teleportation, or I don't know. I think the most non-aggressive one probably would have been mind reading, but I'm like,
Oh, I don't want to read minds.
Yeah, I don't know. That's
okay. I'm thinking I would be able to use that in certain things to certain advantages. If it wasn't like a physically shown power, what I'm saying, something I can hide behind with,
mhm.
but or telekinesis too, or shoot lightning. That's it.
I would
Yeah.
not want to be a telepath at all.
Yeah, because telepathy is always one of those things where it's like you could use it for great good, but would you want to know all those? It's one of those things where it's like, hey, like I could diffuse a lot of arguments because I can read this person's mind, and I know what they're thinking, which is good. But then it's like, if you know what they're thinking, then you know what they really think about you, which can be upsetting, maybe. So I don't know.
I got another one. Jay Takeshi sent another one. He says, "What do you guys think of the Cap versus Thanos fight? The one
In game,
from Endgame? It was
woo, that
awesome.
was cool.
It was awesome.
When he gets Thor's hammer, that is so cool.
Yeah.
Cap was the
Great.
truth in a half, man. Truth in
Yeah,
a
man.
half. All right, so guess what I didn't get a chance to do because we are currently at. Hang on, let me switch this. So we are currently at 58 so far for super chat goals, which means we have. I do believe we did cross the top 5 threshold.
Yay.
Pretty sure we did that. I am double checking because no, I did not memorize the super chat goals. Yes, we have. Yeah, we crossed the top 5 threshold, and we are only $7 away from the anime review threshold. All right, so and there's another 5. This is Jay Takeshi again. He says to everyone here, which Jedi would you like to be trained by? Yoda, Mace Windu, Obi-Wan, or Anakin?
I mean, I would like to have better choices than that. Hey, I'm an EU fan, so I know what certain things I want, but
I'm going to say Mace Windu. Can you
I'm
imagine Sam Jackson fussing
Yeah,
at
dude, I
you
was about to say.
while
Uh,
why you know like can you imagine doing drills and Sam Jackson's like the force motherfucker, can you feel it?
well. The funny
well,
thing, wait. The funny thing
yeah.
is, he would be my number 2 just because I know what he can do. Not shown in
Hmm.
the movie, of course, but I
Right.
guess Yoda would be number 1. Obi-Wan, he's never my favorite, so he's like down. If you would have said Luke, I'm like, okay, Luke would have been my number 1.
Wait, so
Yeah,
who's your
Luke.
number one?
Yoda.
Yeah, okay.
Is what it
Yeah,
is.
I was about to pick Yoda.
Yeah, they didn't say Luke in there. If it did, then I
No,
would have
it's
put him.
Oh,
Anakin.
no, no, no,
It's
no.
Yoda, Mace,
Yoda, Mace,
Obi-Wan,
Obi-Wan.
or Anakin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would out of those 4 I would say Mace Windu.
Well, yeah, and then Yoda. Are we getting a CG Yoda or Frank Oz Yoda? But no,
It gotta be Puppet Yoda.
Puppet Yoda, yeah.
It gotta be.
But and then Obi-Wan, I guess it'd either be Alec Guinness or Ewan McGregor, or mine being trained by Liam Neeson as Qui-Gon, even though that's, I mean,
Now, to some of y'all who probably don't know a lot about on the Star Wars front, Obi-Wan
Oh,
does know certain strategies that he's better than most of the other masters, but he plays defensively. If you want to learn more
oh,
defensively,
really? Oh, I
yeah,
didn't.
that's
Oh.
his fighting style. His fighting style is more defensively.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that.
yeah. Okay, cool. So yeah, so we are now at 63 for the amount. So we're only $2 away from the
2
anime review
bits.
goal. All right. So all right, so yeah, let's go ahead and
Spin the wheel.
let's head over to the top 5 wheel. Now this is my favorite wheel. I don't know if you know this, Bryce. This is my favorite wheel. Nick might know this. Nick might know this. He know this is my favorite wheel.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so these are the topics currently on the top 5 wheel. We have top 5. Okay, so yeah, this would be top 5 favorite cartoons, superhero.
Mm.
Yeah, because the first 2 are the suggestions I came up with. So yeah, top 5 favorite superhero cartoons, right? Top 5 favorite Western cartoons, because you know I had to differentiate between the 2.
Right.
Top 5 favorite rappers, top 5 favorite X-Men characters, top 5. Well, actually, these don't say favorite so much. Yeah, actually, yeah, I'm just gonna read them because they don't necessarily say favorite. Because the ones that do say favorite are kind of specified, but it's like favorite rappers, X-Men characters, comic book stories, favorite films. This would be favorite Batman the Animated Series, favorite Static Shock episode. I'm sorry, favorite Batman the Animated Series episodes, favorite Static Shock episodes. I think this one is another favorite. Favorite DBZ films, favorite Tim Burton films, favorite rock bands, favorite kids WB cartoon / anime, favorite stand-up comedians, and then these are the new ones: favorite black superheroes, anime characters to meet in real life, and top 5 favorite, or I think is it the top 5 favorite or top 5 best Yu-Gi-Oh duels. So yeah,
Cool.
Yeah, just from what you were saying on that wheel, Larry, it just got me thinking about something. I think I've got to go back and finish watching all the episodes of Static Shock again. Go back and revisit it.
hmm
It's been a long time.
but yeah. So we are gonna go ahead. We're gonna spin this wheel, and we're gonna find out what we got. All right, and there we go. I don't know which one I'm pulling for actually off of this one.
Favorite films.
Let's see. Ooh, comic book stories. Is it gonna be comic book stories?
So you getting
Don't be favorite films. No, not favorite films.
Oh, that's what it landed on?
Yeah.
Oh, I guessed right. Oh, okay.
Aw, look, dude. Okay, for the record, it's not that I don't want to do favorite films, but dude, I've talked about my favorite films so much on the channel previously. I feel like people already know what they are.
Mhm.
Dude,
Maybe.
I bet you right now, and I'm not going to confirm, but I bet you right now I can ask the chat to name my top 5 favorite films, and I bet you they can name all 5 of them.
One of them's Godfather 2. I know that.
You are already wrong.
Well, I would say, but I don't want to say it.
No,
like,
Bryce
okay.
knows. Bryce, don't tell nobody. You know my top 5 favorite films. Or you at least know, if you don't know all 5, you know
Take a
like
good guess
4.
at it.
You know
Okay,
4 of the
I
5.
think I know one. Is one of them Spider-Man 2?
Not top 5.
Oh.
I'm seeing 2 people say spin it again. Yeah, 2 people are saying spin it again. Should I spin it again?
No, man, it landed on favorite films. Do favorite
Should I
films.
do a respin?
Well, okay, here's my thing. Did you already make a video of this?
You know what? I thought I did, but I don't think I did. I don't think I did.
No, man, don't spin it again.
I tell you what. Because we got right now we got 25 people watching. If I get 13 people saying spin it again, I'll spin it again. But like I said, dude, I just feel like I don't know. I feel like I've talked about my favorite movies like a lot. I don't even know who suggested that, because I'm like, man, I kind of talk about them a lot.
That's a tough question. I don't know. I know a couple of mine, but it's hard to say. I like Forrest Gump, Saving Private Ryan, Pulp Fiction.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I'm surprised I didn't get any of those right. What are they? Or at least one, Larry. What's one?
Wait, you say any of those? How many did you say?
Just had a couple.
Yeah, you say Spider-Man 2 and Godfather 2. Yeah, neither one of those are in my top 5.
Oh, so one of the Godfathers is.
I said neither one of the ones you said are in my top 5.
Okay, but I was saying, which one? Like, what's one movie that's one part of your top 5?
You want me to reveal one of the top 5?
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to do that. Okay, how about this? I'll tell you this. I've reviewed one of my top 5.
Okay.
Actually, I've reviewed 2 of my top 5. Two of my top 5 have reviews sitting on my channel right now. Okay, let's see. So I see somebody says. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 9. We need 4 more for me to spin it again. We need at least 4 more for me to spin it again.
Any other questions?
Oh, Misty306 just joined us. She said, sorry for the late appearance. I was streaming the Hugo Awards. Funny enough, I found out one of my Facebook friends won a Hugo Award.
Oh.
For what they went for?
It was a illustration they did for a novel.
Nice.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. Okay, so let me do the count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me see. 10. We only got 11. We only got 11. All right, I think it's gonna stand, man. I think it's gonna stand. It's just gonna be we gonna do that one. All right, cool. We're just gonna do that one. All right. So then let me go back and save this and exit.
Oh, Larry,
What's up?
it's I was just telling it's well here it's 9 o'clock. It's been a couple hours. I didn't know if you wanted to. I don't care. I'll stay on as long as you want. But I know you just said you wanted to do like an hour or two or something.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that. But
Well, you're only $2 away.
we are only $2 away from
Yeah,
the next
yeah.
super chat goal. So I will stay on at least. Well, I'll put it to you like this. Let me oh, and you know what? I have let me update this wheel real quick. But the thing is, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to it because we have not yet gotten. Okay, so
I bet
that's
somebody's going to give
four,
you like I bet somebody's going to give you like a quarter or 50 cents or something.
four. That is 11. All right, let me update this. So 4 and then 2. All right, let me update this real quick. So I have to make sure I get hard to explain 32s. Get these in for the will of the faithful. Ba-ba-ba. This thing adds so weird. So that is. Stop whistling in my damn ear.
I'm sorry.
That's 1. All right, so let's see. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and then my man. Let's see who else. Jay Takeshi gets 2. So let me see. Trying to 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 2, right? So that is
No, I was looking at the chat. Seemed like you got more spin agains.
What? It's too late. It's too late.
Nick
Maniac Madness just threw in the last 2. All right, so
Yeah.
top 5 favorite wrestling match. Ooh, top 5 favorite wrestling matches. Ooh, I like that one.
that's his question.
It was his suggestion to add to the top 5 list. Top 5 favorite wrestling matches. That would be fun to talk about. That would be fun to talk about. All right, so yeah, he throws in another 2. Hard to explain. Threw in another. There's the anime split. Yep. So okay, so we got an anime spin to do.
Mhm.
So we are at 67 for the night. Let's see how many people. How many people said spin it again? Cause I'm seeing
At
the same
11.
people. I'm seeing the same people though. It's the same people saying spin it again.
Yeah. You counted 11 and that's not you said 13, so it's still favorite
Yeah, I
movie.
said 11. I see 1, 12.
And you're really praying for a respin here.
Who?
You.
No, I'm not. I said it stood. I said it stood. Nick was the one who brought it back up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was just looking at the 12.
Yeah, Nick was the one that was like, oh,
Okay.
yeah, no, that's Nick's fault. I blame him.
So you got to spin the wheel now.
I know. I only saw 12. I only saw 12.
Oh well.
I did not see 13.
Close,
Oh,
but
you
no
know what?
cigar.
How about this? 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 I'm gonna be that guy. I didn't want to be this guy,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm gonna be that guy.
Okay.
We got 26 people watching, and we
Mhm.
only got 14 likes.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need 25 likes, bro. I'm gonna need 25 likes. That's only 11 more likes. I'm gonna need if we hit 25 likes, I will respin this motherfucker right now. Y'all think I'm playing? I will do it right goddamn now. Watch me do it. You will watch me do it with your eyes. You gonna see me do it. Watch me do it.
Larry, if you try to extort likes, you won't get them.
That's a lie, actually, because it's worked before.
I've seen it work before.
It depends on how you communicate it. If it really sounds like you're demanding it versus joking.
No, I'm not demanding it. There's no gun to no one's head. I'm not demanding anything.
No.
No, but what it is, I am offering something in return for the 25 likes.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's how that works.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Nick,
All right, let me update this will. You know, y'all go ahead. I'm just gonna update
no, I
this
was
will.
just gonna say, Nick, man, you're out in California. How is it out there, man? You doing okay?
Yeah, none's
Yeah.
changed.
Yeah. No, I know it's just crazy out there with the COVID and stuff. It's not quite as bad here in Colorado where I'm at, but
Also, actually, that bad over there.
wait, what?
It was really that bad over there.
No, it's not as bad comparatively. I mean, like we have some spike, but it's not as bad. But I mean, just California, I mean, all of California. But I mean, if you're in Beverly Hills, that's by Los Angeles, right? Or that's in Los Angeles.
Yeah. That's what I
Yeah.
was.
Right. Oh man, I just.
People back in, I mean, funny. One thing I used to love when we didn't have that traffic.
Oh yeah. No, man, because
It was really. I mean, it gets empty at night, but I mean, when it's
sure.
in the mornings and the afternoons, it's like, oh, I could just drive super fast on the freeway. But it's like now everybody wants to come out even at night. I was like, well, but it's still not that much traffic at night sometimes. But when it's
Sure.
like the regular days, yeah, everybody wants to.
Yeah, and there's a sports guy I listen to. His name is Bill Simmons. He lives out in Los Angeles, and he talks about. He's like, yeah, man. He's like, it's just weird. He's like, it's like a freaking ghost town, you know. He's like, but I mean, people are out doing more stuff now, but he's like, it's just weird. But no, he's talked about that same thing, and it's like, yeah, man, it's nice to be able to drive. You actually get somewhere quickly.
Yeah. But
I mean, well, it depends on what part of town you're going into, but
Okay, all right. So let's see. We are at 27. Okay, all right. We're at 27 likes. We're at 27 likes. We gotta spin it now. We gotta respin for top 5. All right.
okay.
The people have spoken. The people have spoken. All right. So before I spin this, because I think who was it? It was Maniac Madness who dropped in to add top 5 favorite wrestling matches to the list. So
Hell in a Cell, Mankind, Undertaker.
Yeah. So I will add that to the list. Save. All right.
Oh, yeah,
So yeah, the people have spoken. They want a respin. So it is time for a top 5 respin. Is you ready?
Sure.
Are y'all ready?
Yeah.
let's do it.
All right, let's go. I'm so mad y'all can't hear the music. The little music that's playing while it's
Oh.
spinning.
What is it, like Wheel of Fortune music?
No. Okay, where's the oh
I wish it was Wheel of Fortune.
no, huh?
What?
Huh, okay. Wow, throwback. This is gonna be a throwback.
What?
Top 5 favorite kids WB cartoons / animes.
Hmm.
So it's pretty much gonna be like the kids. It's gonna be a nostalgia show. That's what it's gonna be.
Cool.
A kids WB nostalgia show.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
they had kids WB cartoons.
Say what?
I said I'm pretty sure there wasn't that there wasn't that much of that bad kids WB cartoons. I'm trying to think of.
There were great kids WB cartoons. What are you talking about?
No, that's the
Mm-hmm.
point I'm saying. There weren't really that much bad ones. So I'm like
Like
kinda
even the ones that weren't like spectacular. Like, dude, I still remember dude, you remember Detention?
yeah.
Detention was a good show.
I didn't watch much of Detention, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it only had
Watch a
one
lot of.
season.
I didn't watch a lot of WB growing up. I mean, I watched. What were some of the shows on WB? I'm just forgetting.
So WB had Pokemon,
Okay, didn't watch that.
X-Men Evolution, Jackie
Oh,
Chan
okay.
Adventures,
Oh yeah. Boyd?
what was
Or
another?
no?
Well, shit, man. If you want to go way back, Animaniacs, Pinky and the Brain,
Oh yeah. Well,
Road Rovers, Freakazoid.
I think of that as Fox though.
Love Freakazoid.
No, that's Kids WB.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah.
Animaniacs, Pinky and the Brain, Freakazoid. That's all. Steven Spielberg, Ablin Entertainment, Warner Brothers. That's Kids
I
WB.
love Animaniacs and Pinky and the Brain. That's
What was another one? Let me see some of the other ones they had. Well, and then hang on, because they mentioned anime. So like Yu-Gi-Oh, the Timverse. The Timverse was Kids WB.
I remember they put that Mega Man cartoon in there too.
Well,
Mhm.
what is it? Mega Man.
well. If there's
NG. What is it? NG Warrior.
Mm.
Yeah, I think that was the name of it. Mega Man NG Warrior. Yeah, that was fucking Kids WB. And yeah, like I said, the Timverse, with the exception of Batman the Animated Series, because Batman the Animated Series originally was aired on Fox, but but Superman the Animated Series was Kids WB, and by the time they got to the Batman Superman Adventures, that's when Batman the Animated Series was on Kids WB. But Batman Beyond was Kids WB. Zeta Project was Kids WB. Static Shock was Kids WB. What else? The Mummy, the Mummy animated series, that was Kids WB. Trent mentioned Cubix. Yeah, Cubix was on Kids WB. I think Max Steel was Kids WB. But yeah, so yeah, this is gonna be a trip down memory lane.
Did you do the other spin?
No, not yet. Trent dropped a $2 super chat.
Oh, hey Trent.
He says Cubix was my jam. That was on WB. Yeah, Cubix. I liked Cubix.
I don't know. I felt a little weird with Cubix, probably because it was just that early CGI shit. Mm.
58. All right, let's see. 65, 67. All right, we are at 69. Yep, thank you, Dijon. Appreciate that. We are at 69.
Billy Madison.
But we're a ways away from the next goal, because I think the next goal is 105. So yeah,
$100 million. A trillion is more than a $1 billion.
All right. Okay. So,
Okay, that joke fell flat. Jesus. No.
all right. So, yeah. So we crossed 65, which means that is the anime review wheel. And oh my God, everything that is on this damn wheel. I mean, should,
Hey, all I
okay.
gotta say is it's just interesting looking at you reviewing some of these interesting anime series. So I was, really interested heavily when I saw you reviewing Zero. No, I mean, yeah,
Fate Zero.
Zero. Yeah, Phase Zero. And I already knew what was one problem that was gonna get you easily. I was like, oh,
Oh, you talk about Otora?
yeah. No. I'm surprised you didn't like the one dude, the priest, but it was more about the Saber. I knew he was not gonna like that at all.
Saber.
Oh, when you find out who,
Yeah. What's her name? Othora, right?
no, about the
Othora.
King Arthur thing.
Saber is Othora. That's her name. That's her code name, Saber.
Yeah, but no, but I'm talking about who the character is supposed to represent as.
Yeah, it's supposed to be King Arthur.
Yeah, I knew you
Yeah,
was not gonna like that.
yeah. And you recommended it anyway.
No, okay, that wasn't the series I recommend. Wait, did I? No, I recommend another series that's in there that's in that list.
Okay. Anyway, so
Yeah,
moving on. Moving on. So this is the anime review list, and it is. Wait, who is this? I know this is not Carlos. Carlos, is this
Yes, sir.
Carlos?
Yes, sir.
Carlos, I thought you was out of town, man.
I am. I didn't realize that my phone had such great internet, nor did I realize that I would have nothing to do for like an hour.
Oh,
Hey,
Carlos.
I was gonna say we in COVID times, man. I'm like pretty sure there ain't a lot of shit you can do right now.
Oh no, there is. Oklahoma doesn't care.
Wasn't Oklahoma one of the places that got hit though? Like pretty bad?
I'm not
It's
sure.
getting
Everything
getting
seems
a little
pretty,
bit worse.
everything
But
seems pretty chill out here. But let me tell you, dude, I've seen entire like Native American families out here.
Yeah.
I've seen
Oh, yeah,
black
they live
families
in
out here.
Oklahoma.
I've seen white families out here. I've seen
Yeah, they live.
Asian families out here.
Oh yeah, they
I've
live in
even seen
Oklahoma.
some Hindis. You know what I mean? But I've not seen another Latino since I got here. Like,
It is Oklahoma, man. It's
Well, to be fair, I never heard any Latino people up in Oklahoma.
no, but I mean, like, imagine that. Like, I've seen Hindis out here. You know what I mean?
Oh, they
Hindis.
no, yeah, they
Like,
travel.
there'd be some in Oklahoma though, because I mean Texas has, but
Yeah, I've seen Arabic people in Michigan. I mean, shit. And I've seen a lot of Asians in Ohio. So
yeah.
all right.
no,
All
actually,
right. Let me
you got me there. I don't think I've seen no Arabs out here.
let me get this wheel going. All right, so this is what is up for the anime review wheel. We have Code Geass, Vinland Saga, Beck. What is MCS again? I forget the name of that. I forget what that's supposed to stand for. Anywho, Mob Psycho 100, Bakuman, Guyver, Ninja Scroll, New Digimon, Beck Again, Darker Than Black, Sonosuba, Mobusu Gundam, Big O, Bakano, Saint Seiya, Fooly Cooly, The Ra Ra Ra, Your Name, The Boy and the Beast, and Wicked City.
Bakuna.
Those are the choices for anime review. All right, let's go ahead and let's get this thing going. Clickety clickety, spiggity spiggity.
I'm trying to figure out if there's any of those, all those you're not seeing.
I like Bakano.
Ooh,
Yeah, Bakano's
the
good.
Ra Ra Ra? No, it's Your Name. It's going to be Your Name. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's a movie. I heard it was highly acclaimed too. All right, Your Name. Cool. So that will be all right. I can get down with that. I can get down with that. Get up. Come on. Get down with the sickness. I can get down with that. All right. So let me go ahead and add this to my list because I got a list now, right? All right. So let me update this list. So
How have you been doing, Carlos?
this actually is top 5.
Is he still there?
Pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sir, my fault, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh, actually, give me 1 sec.
hmm
Slide Q and A. Mhm. All right, I got that added to my list. All right, gents, you know what? That hour is upon us. That hour
Oh
is
okay.
upon us. And yeah, cause yeah, right now we're like, what is that? No, I don't even think we're halfway to the goal yet. So I tell you, so this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do.
Larry, this is what I'm gonna do because our plans actually got ruined tonight.
What
I
you
will
doing?
match the goal. Next 10 minutes,
Why?
whatever
Why?
people are doing, I'll match. Up
Okay,
to the
oh,
cap.
I see what you doing. I see what you're doing. So for everyone that somebody does, you match theirs.
Up to the cap of whatever we need left because we were supposed to go do some stuff today, but someone snitched to the female coworkers and now they think that we're animals, so we're not going. Which means that I have $400 cash in my hand for nothing.
Okay, I'm kind of curious. What's the story on that?
Yeah, but it sounds like
No, I assume y'all can put two and two together.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but
messed up.
Doesn't sound YouTube friendly. No, I don't know.
That's messed up. That's messed up. All right. But
I know,
yeah.
man.
So
You trust him to go gambling, he starts drinking, he just starts snitching. It's like, why you gotta snitch, man?
wait, were
damn.
y'all
Oh,
going on the reservation?
What? Of
Were y'all
course.
going on the? Huh?
Not on the reservation, but they're gambling.
But I mean, but it's their casino, is what I'm saying.
Yes.
mhm.
Yeah. Anywho, but all right. So yeah. So pretty much what my plan is like I want to go back and see. I want to get to some of these questions that we had before. Try to see if I can hurry up, knock those out, and
All
if
right.
we're able, and pretty much that'll be like the time period in order
Right.
to see if we can get the super chat goal. Like if we can't get it, before I finish those questions, then that's fine. We got 3, and so we'll just roll with that. Cause how much is that left? It's late. I don't feel like doing mental math, so I'm just gonna use my calculator.
I can't see what
76.
the goal is.
76.
76. Whatever
76.
people do for the 76 for the next 10 minutes, I will match.
Oh, and there you go.
Little
And there
screen.
you go. And there you go. DeJohn says Carlos just donate 80. Hey, don't tell Carlos how to be spending his money.
He gives a lot of money.
Yeah, exactly.
Very
Exactly.
kind. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, let's get back to some of these questions. Let's see. So once again, like I said, you we're just I'm just gonna try to knock out the rest of the questions I got left on here, and then hopefully we can reach the goal before then. If not, all right, cool. Less videos for me to have to do. Okay, so next question. This one is from Black Wolf. What your thoughts on Keegan Kong Superman? He's a what if a bully becomes Superman? I have no clue what that is.
I
Never heard of it.
never heard of it.
Me either.
Never heard of it.
Sorry.
Next one. This one is from Vin Frost. What are some of your favorite characters from Harry Potter? Ooh, that's a good question.
Ooh.
That's a good question. Well, I love Voldemort. I think he's a great villain.
He is.
Um,
Professor Snape, come on.
Yeah.
and nah, Snape's a simp.
Damn.
He is. He's a straight sucker. He dedicated his life to protecting the genetic prodigy of another man.
Okay,
What?
even about the whole thing of the
Snape
crux.
is amazing, dude. What
Yeah,
are
but
you
he's an
talking
amazing
about?
character though, even for a teacher.
Snape was whipped for Ginny. So wait, no, not Ginny, Lily, for Lily. So bad that he devoted himself to protecting her son that she had with another nigga.
Okay.
That is the simpiest shit I've ever heard of. Dude, you know what that is? That's Twilight. Remember, wasn't it the werewolf on Twilight like devoted his life to protecting Bella's offspring that she had with the vampire nigga? I'm like, dude, you
I think it was a little
straight
more than
fucking
that too,
sucker.
because I think the way people portrayed it, something like
Snape's a great
something like
character. Anyway,
Straight sucker.
yeah,
So
I
hard to
yeah, I know
explain.
too.
Hard to explain. Put up 10. He said 10 for 10 Carlos. That sounds like a challenge.
Man, got a doggone Snape like that.
yeah,
Snape's a simp.
Snape's awesome.
Straight sucker.
I like the triad: Harry, Hermione, and Ron, obviously. But
Mhm.
it's really a shame about J.K. Rowling, though. God,
What happened to J.K. Rowling?
she's gone off the deep end, getting all political about crap. It's annoying as hell.
I saw that she had signed a petition about what was that petition about? Oh, to cancel culture.
Yeah, and it's it's just weird crap. It's a bunch of
Okay, I say it in short. I find it interesting that she's getting um the people that she associated with turned against her. So
yeah,
it's getting that right. Even though
she's
there's
saying,
certain
go
things
ahead.
I would agree with her on certain aspects, but that leaves a whole other discussion.
No, man, it's just weird. It's just a bunch of homophobic bullshit and anti-trans crap. It just comes out of the blue. I don't know. It's just weird.
Homophobic and anti-trans. Didn't she
Yeah,
make Dumbledore a
yeah, but
homosexual
Okay,
character?
okay, okay. The only thing, though, okay, well, see,
well,
that's what I was going to ask,
yeah,
Bryce, of which certain things you know about it, because the only thing I know that's interesting on the thing is, I think of the whole fight about whether it's trans women or actual women, that issue.
yeah. It's that, but it's just the way that she's doubled and tripled down on this crap, and it's just. I mean, I don't know. It's trans exclusionary stuff, and it just seems weird and random, and it's just a shame because I mean, it's like, dude, I like Harry Potter. I like J.K. Rowling. I think she's done a lot of good stuff. Not just her books. She's very charitable. She's done a lot for children's literacy. So all of that, I'm not taking that away from her at all. All of that is very good, but
Oh damn.
it just seems like just this random out of the blue, like kind of like, yeah, I don't like trans people, and I'm kind of like, okay, like, why?
Okay.
Okay, I
Well,
don't know.
obviously,
It's just
from
weird.
what I hear about it, I haven't heard a
Yeah,
lot of it, but trust me, I even hear this even from a lot of people. Some people don't want
yeah.
trans women to count as women issues on certain things, so it
Well,
depends on who you.
sure, yeah. No, it just like, dude,
And some people
for
do
me,
demonize
it's
certain people who feel like why don't put trans women excluded with that? I'm like, there's certain reasons for that, but it depends, who you ask.
yeah, no. Well, I mean, it's not even honestly, dude. I'm kind of forgetting exactly what she said. It's more just it just seems random and out of the blue. And like, dude, I'm not saying she can't have her opinion or she can't speak her mind. I'm not denying her that. It just seems like kind of like, what? Like, where is this coming from? I don't know. Like, that's more my thing. You know, do you see what I mean?
No, yeah, I see what you're
Yeah,
talking about.
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
No,
So
but it is interesting too because if you follow certain things in the book, she kept adding and changing certain things like, oh, this happened, oh, and that happened, and
yeah,
what,
and there's that.
yeah,
Like
that was the
she
part that got me like, okay, what?
Yeah, yeah, no, and there's just like there's like this updating of the lore and the mythology, and some of that stuff is cool, but some of it's like, Dumbledore being gay, like I don't care if Dumbledore's gay, but that adds nothing to his character at all
One of the more
whatsoever, or
weirder
the
ones
narrative.
is, one of the more weirder ones is one podcast I always follow, and they do make that joke all the time because I think she made a thing where like, oh, um, characters don't shit in Harry Potter, like, oh, they just like wish
Oh
it away.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah,
What?
they don't.
Okay.
Yeah, like in Harry Potter lore, like they didn't have toilets for a long time, so they would just kind of shit. I don't know, like randomly. I don't know, and
What?
Yeah.
I'd have to
Yeah.
go look
Even
it up.
though, but I don't know. You know, that's a movie. Even though we got a purge scene where they're like in a bathroom and stuff. Yeah.
Right? Yeah. No, that is funny. Yeah. No, there are some funny bits to the mythology, but yeah,
That,
but there seems to. Go ahead, Larry.
what? I don't know what I was just updating these wheels and cause Carlos and Hard to Explain are having a shootout with these super chats. So I was just doing that, but I'm hearing this story about, like, are trans women real women, and Dumbledore being gay, and characters in Harry Potter don't shit, and it just got very weird,
Kind
very,
of
very
gone all
weird.
over the map here, but
Yeah.
Harry
Yeah.
Potter is still cool. I still like it, and
Anyway,
Bring
yeah.
it back to perspective really quick. We have 4 more minutes on what I'm willing to meet.
mhm.
Oh,
Oh,
so
okay.
yeah, so Carlos putting people on notice. He's like, I'm only matching for the next 4 minutes.
All right.
And if you
Hey, man,
order now in the next 4 minutes, you'll tell them what they get, Carlos.
I'll send you Amanda because she's a killjoy.
Oh,
Oh, I don't even know who that is, but that sounds like that sounds
Zero.
like
How about
I'll go.
0% interest rates? How about that?
Actually, hold on. No, I need to make up names if this comes back to me.
No,
oh,
no.
wait, hold on, I got it.
I was gonna joke about the Batman versus Superman ShamWow thing.
All right. Here we go. And if you super chat within the next 4 minutes, you will receive this 6-inch tuna on what is Italian tuna on Italian sub from Subway.
Sign your name on it, Larry.
I will autograph this tuna sandwich and I will send it to you.
Mail it. Oh God.
Play a beat.
I will autograph this tuna sandwich and I will send it to you.
I got my guitar next to me.
No, I won't, because I'm about to eat this damn thing.
Oh, was there another question?
Well, no, we were still talking about favorite Harry Potter characters. So yeah, like I said, my favorites would be like Voldemort, Sirius,
Yeah, seriously.
Lucius, who's some of my
Like all
other ones?
the ones.
Luna.
Yep.
That's cool.
Ooh, I forgot. Oh, I'm so sorry, baby. I forgot Bellatrix. Ooh, Bellatrix. Yes. Mm-hmm.
I'm drawing a blank on Bellatrix.
Hmm?
I'm trying to remember who's Bellatrix.
Helena Bonham Carter, dude.
Bellatrix is related to
Crazy,
Sirius.
sexy one.
She's related to Sirius Black.
Oh yeah.
She's basically Voldemort's lover.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not explicitly stated, but she's definitely got the hots for him, and she's totally crazy. But no, she's a great villain. Wait, what?
I said, I don't mean he likes her back.
Yeah. Well, depends on if you read Harry Potter and the Cursed Child.
No messing around in that one. They were messing around in that one.
Yeah, because spoiler, it's like they child and together, and
They fathered a child together.
yes,
That's who the cursed child is?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And it's Harry Potter's and Draco's sons, and Harry and Draco, and like they're all adults and they have kids, and they use the time turner and shit. It's interesting. But yeah, so Voldemort and Bellatrix had a child together.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But if we're not,
that's crazy. Is that canon?
Depends on who you talk to. But
Is that
yeah,
considered canon?
Yeah. No, it's canon because Rowling helped write it and gave it her
Nothing
blessing.
is canon with J.K. Rowling. Because
Right.
6 years from now, when she chooses another social activity to join, she'll
Right.
just change something again.
Yeah. But well, actually, man, I love. I mean, I like all the characters that have been named. I like Neville. Neville is cool. He's great. How he goes from the kid who gets bullied and picked on, and then like in the final, like particularly it's like the fifth book, he kind of comes into his own, and in the seventh book, he cuts off the head of that damn snake. He becomes a badass. He's cool.
I would throw in there Lupin. I like Lupin.
Oh, Lupin's great. Yeah.
Tonks, I think, is cool. She doesn't get enough to do in the movie. Because when I
Yeah,
read
I like
more about
Tonks.
her in the books, I was like, dude, like I kind of wish she had a bigger part in the movies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tonks and Lupin are both really good.
Oh, and then I'm going to kind of cheat with the Weasleys, like
Mm-hmm.
the Weasleys, like all of them, like Ma and Paul
Yeah.
Weasley, Fred and George,
Arthur and Molly.
See, I call them Ma and Paul Weasley.
Yeah.
That's the Weasleys. You be respectful now. You don't respect your elders.
Right.
Okay, so guess what, guys? We reached a super chat goal.
Oh, cool.
Yep, we actually did $4 more. Yep, which means I get to spin each of these lovely wheels you see before you, even the Wheel of the Faithful. Real quick, since don't the Wheel of the Faithful look badass? Because it's all the OAW colors with the logo in the center. Like this looks fucking cool.
Yes, it looks cool.
I think it looks fucking cool.
I think it looked better if the OAW symbol wasn't, rotating with it. But
Oh, if it was, can I set that? I think. Wait, let me see. Is that something I can change? No, I can't. I thought I could. I thought I could. Yeah, I see what you mean. Because it kind of looks confusing after a while if you stare at it long enough.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all gravy. All right, man. We are coming up on 2.5 hours. Y'all ready to spin some wheels? Because
absolutely,
I know I didn't get to all of the questions and whatnot because there was still some I didn't get to. But it's late. I'm hungry and I'm tired.
Could answer them really quickly. But...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, might as well
time.
spin.
We gonna bullet time this shit?
Yeah.
All right. You ready, Barry Allen? Let's go. Let's bullet time this shit. All right.
Well, unless you wanted to spin the wheels, whichever.
Hang on. We gonna bullet time this shit. You ready?
Right.
All right. Let me see. Next question. Bond middle. Which character can y'all talk yourself out? Which character can you talk yourself out being killed? Michael Corleone or Tony Soprano? Tony. If Tony was trying to kill me, I could talk my way out of it.
Yeah, Tony. If Michael wants you dead, you're gonna be dead.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Mimi Kelly, to add on to the role of the father question, do you think fatherless young women go after older men because they're trying to fill in that void that their fathers didn't? No. Younger women go for older men regardless. So
yeah, what he says.
Yeah. It doesn't have anything to do with like daddy issues. Not necessarily.
It's on a case-by-case basis, not enough to make a generality about
Well, no, it's enough to make a generality that they go for older men because most women marry most women date older men.
But with that being a catalyst, I mean.
Yeah, that's not a catalyst. Yeah. Yeah, that's not a catalyst. Do, 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 do. Okay. Okay, I don't know what that is. Have you guys ever heard of detentionaire? Nope, never heard of it. Okay, I think we might. Oh,
Jesus
this one's
Christ! Y'all
from.
talked about the role of a father. What deep shit did I miss?
It wasn't that deep.
Yeah, it wasn't. And I was.
Misty 306, Larry. There's a new historical fantasy fiction coming out. The first book is called Wrath. Northern Wrath. It comes out in October. You might read it before I do. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for that. Dude, it's so sad. I got books just sitting on my fucking bookcase that I never got around to reading. I own them, but I haven't gotten around to reading them.
Is that it?
Might be. We might have gotten to the last question.
Oh, okay.
There's a comment. I'm not even gonna touch that. I'm not even fucking touching that one.
I can't what the comment is.
Helena Bonham Carter looks like a biter. God willing, right? Yep. All right. Yep. We reached the end.
Oh,
that's it.
Wow.
That was the last question.
Cool.
All right. So with that being said, man, I can't believe I'm so gassed. It's been a long fucking week. It's been a long fucking month. All right. So let me go ahead and bring back this wheel. All right. So we have next is going to be the movie wheel, and on this wheel we have the following. Not the movie. The following. I'm starting off the list. Okay, ready? We got Road to Perdition,
Ooh.
Courage Under Fire, Drive, Parasite, The Shadow, The Magnificent Seven, the 2017 remake, Blade Runner 2049, Bad Boys, Snatch, The Five Bloods, Higher Learning, Bridge to Terabithia, Pacific Rim, Interstellar, Fresh, Three to Niyuma, and then the new additions: 8 Mile, New Jack City, Batman vs. Ninja Turtles, and Mortal Kombat Legends: Scorpion's Revenge, which I didn't even know existed until the other day. But those are the choices for movie review. All right, so let's go ahead and spin this snitch.
Well, I was going to ask
Road to Perdition or Snatch.
Well, I was going to say which version of Weekend of Humor, the old one or the new one? Oh, almost about to be, but it's going to be fresh.
Fresh. Okay. What is fresh?
I don't know.
I have no clue what fresh is. What is fresh?
Subway. Fresh.
I have no clue what fresh is. Can someone fill me in on what fresh is?
Fresh is how good I look right now with my ruined plans sitting in my apartment. Sorry, in this hotel room.
You're gonna stoop about that all night, aren't you, Carlos?
Wait, but dude. Okay, here's the thing, Carlos. Couldn't you still do your plans, right? How bad is it ruined?
Imagine getting called at 6 p.m. on a Saturday. Sorry, on a Friday by your boss being like, Carlos, I need a fake name. Tasha is complaining that she found out that y'all are planning to go do. And I was like, what? No, of course not. What do you mean?
So wait a minute. So Tasha told your boss that y'all was gonna go hit up the casino because she was being left out?
No. She was at the casino with male name Kevin, and Kevin was drinking, and he told her what the plans were after the casino. And now she thinks that we're misogynistic and pigs and animals.
Well, y'all was gonna go hit up the strip club?
Yes.
Tasha is starting to sound like a Karen.
You know what? That is a better name. So Karen snitched.
Yep. She sounded like a Karen.
So the worst part is that we have a female boss. So obviously, I have to
company, bro.
immediately
Get out of
cover
that company.
exactly.
Get
I
out
have
of
to
that
immediately
company.
cover myself and say I had no idea this was happening. Kevin's drunk. He may have had these plans, but I'm not about this life. So I threw him under the bus. But now,
Get out of it. Oh shit! I remember Fresh. Oh, okay, dude. I have not seen this shit in years.
What did the wheel land on?
Fresh.
Oh, that's.
I'm glad that story reminded
Sorry.
you of what Fresh was.
Well,
No.
here's the thing.
I just looked it up, but I was like, oh yeah, like
Oh, that was the name of the movie. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I just yeah, dude. I have not seen this. Yeah, dude. I haven't seen this in years. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll check that out.
No idea what that is.
Okay, well, the thing I was about to say, Carlos, is I'm like,
It's a '94 film with Sam Jackson and Giancarlo Esposito.
I was gonna say, Carlos, I'm like, even if you did not go or did go, they still don't think you probably did, win anyway.
No,
I'd go
'cause
anyway.
Karen,
Really? How
Karen's-
would
Karen's
Joe?
in- I can explain. Karen's in charge of our curfew now because we're supposed to be working tomorrow. So when they come back from the casino, I get to turn in my room key to her to make sure I can't leave the room without getting locked out.
Oh wow.
So she get to go to the casino, and what? I don't get it. Why aren't you just out right now? Fuck her. That's what I say. Fuck her.
Because we came here on one vehicle and they took it.
Oh.
That's what Uber is for.
I don't think they're doing Uber inside of Oklahoma.
Well, there's always cabs. All I'm saying is, dude, if you wanted to go ahead, no, the reason you pissed is because you were reliant on that ride. If you really wanted to do what you wanted to do.
No. The reason I'm mad is getting told by my boss. Karen's going to be picking up the keys to make sure y'all can't leave, so you'll actually go work tomorrow instead of showing up half tired or hungover, etc. That's why I'm mad. The fact that a grown woman, age 28, would snitch on other late 20s to early 30 individuals.
Hey, man. Like I said, I do whatever the fuck I want to do regardless. Fuck them. Fuck them. All right, moving on. So next up is the television review wheel. So whatever.
Are you still going to be on for a bit? I was going to go do something real quick.
I'm about to wrap up, dude.
Oh, okay. Well, no, I'll just wait then. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, you can hop out. I'll hit you up afterwards.
Oh, okay, man. Well, hey, thanks for having me on, and Nick, it was nice talking with you. Nice chatting with you, Carlos. Sorry about your night not going so well, but
it's fine. I wish I could have spoken with more, Bryce. God bless.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can hop back in later or something. Anyway, whatever. All right.
Just come. I mean, yeah, just come back to the group chat.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, all right, man. Well, thanks for having me on. Bye, everybody. It was nice.
Take care, right.
Later.
Cool. Later.
All right. Okay. So on the TV list, we got Breaking Bad, The Wire, Ozark, Nurse Jackie. I really need to take that shit off of that. I do not want to fucking watch Nurse Jackie. Merlin, and then we have Billions, The Newsroom, and Harley Quinn. Now, each one of these would be a season long. These wouldn't be first impression. These three specifically would be like season reviews. Well, The Newsroom is a series review, actually. That's a full series review. And then the two new additions is Justice League Action and Mayans MC. All right, so let's go ahead. Click this sucker. See what we get. I destroyed that sandwich.
I would think of an interesting series that would make you watch out of there.
Justice League Action? Really? Okay. I could talk about Justice League Action. I've seen a couple of episodes of that. I've seen a couple episodes of Justice League Action. The funny thing about Justice League Action, though, it's like little vignettes. So like there isn't like an overarching continuity or anything.
Hmm.
All right. And then finally, we have the Will of the Faithful. So someone will get selected from this wheel. That person will be able to request a video of their choice. And yeah, let's see. Mostly the wheel. So let's see. Hard to explain who has the most entries on the wheel. I think the second most are 456 Who Cares, and then Jay Takeshi, Trent, Maniac Madness 11, and I think that's about everybody. Yeah, Carlos, I didn't add you to this list because I already owe you reviews. So.
Oh yeah, y'all
No,
still got
that's
to do the
fine.
big one, huh?
I have a tab with Carlos. All right, so let's find out. Let's find out what we're doing. Full screen and let's go. Boy, it looks crazy when it's spinning though.
Does look nice.
Look like peppermint.
I know it's gonna be hard to explain. It has to be. He has the most entries. Yep. Yep.
And congratulations to Hard to
explain.
Explain.
He wins again. Thank you, sir. So yeah, hard to explain, man. Dude, just shoot me an email. Let me know what your request is. Yep.
I say,
Y'all
Carl,
ever hear about this place called Brahms?
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 No, it's like a Wendy's with a Dairy Queen and a small grocery store.
Oh.
They are all over Oklahoma, and I love them. Like,
How long was that
imagine
drive? How long was that drive from you all the way to Oklahoma?
good 12 hours.
Okay. Well, no, the one thing I was going to ask, I'm like, wait a minute. So you said it's supposed to be a strip club there. So what? You mean the Indian casinos have strip clubs?
No,
Oh no. Okay. And
it's just other in the area.
and I find it also kind of interesting that you go there because it's during COVID times and some people going through those drive-through strip clubs and shit.
Dude, I don't understand those.
No, I don't know. Just
understand those.
I don't even know what that is. But...
I don't understand those. All right, guys. I got it. We got to go ahead. We got to call it a night. So I want to take this opportunity to thank you all for watching live. Thanks everyone for watching after the fact. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's see what else. Of course, as a reminder, if you guys would like to request any of the videos that were available as a super chat goal tonight, you can also do so on Patreon, patreon.com/OAW. I have a tier for every video that's available. And of course, if you become a patron, your request gets guaranteed. You also get access to all Patreon exclusive content. You get access to the OAW Vault, and you get an invite to join in on the live Q&A, just like my man Carlos and like Nick are. So yeah. But yeah, that's patreon.com/OAW. Let's see. Make sure to follow me on social media. Facebook.com/OAW Entertainment, Twitter.com/OAWENTMT, Twitch.tv/OAW_entertainment, and of course here, YouTube.com/OAW Entertainment. Make sure you subscribe, and if you subscribe, make sure you hit that bell icon so that you get notified to all of the updates. Let's see, what else do I have? That's pretty much it. I want to once again, thank my man B Rizzle, thank Nick, thank Carlos for popping in. As always, thanks everyone who thanks to Hard to Explain 32, 456. Dang, what was it? 456? Something cares. No one cares. 456, no one cares. Jay Takeshi, Trent, Maniac Madness 11. Thanks to all of you guys who donated via Super Chat tonight. Thanks again. And I think that's about it. All right. I gotta go. Pass out. I'm gonna stay up. I'm gonna chop it with these characters for a couple of hours. But hey, I'm telling y'all now, we not no that 4:30, 5:30 a.m. shit. No.
I could technically talk to you at work. Nobody's around, but I got to get dressed anyway.
No, so. I am hard outing at midnight. Okay.
Oh no, I can't do that this time, anyways.
Cause I just scooped up another gig, and yeah, no. So
well, I'm gonna be up all the way till which I guess is gonna be 8 in the morning your guys' time. So, but I'm just in there running around. I'm pretty much gonna be walking 64 acres.
I tell you what. I don't know when Bryce is coming back in because I actually got to do something real quick. Wait, so Nick, you getting ready to go to work, right? Carlos.
Yeah, I can talk, but yeah, at work. But yeah, but
are we still live?
Yeah. Carlos, you say you fixing to head out too?
No, I told that to the roommate really quick.
Oh, okay. Anyway, all right. Anyway, so we're gonna get out of here. Yeah, we're gonna be because I haven't officially made this like an official thing. The OAW after party or after hour. That's what I was calling it, OAW after hour. Haven't made that an official thing yet. But we gonna go and chop it up. But for everybody else, we will catch you on the flip side. I should be back Monday. With another movie review. I know I still owe you guys an anime review. My man Jonathan, if you're watching. I still owe you your anime review, and is Trent, can I hop in the green room by any chance? Yeah, Trent, go ahead. You got the link, hop in. And yeah, Trent, I got your manga review. That is coming. That should be, if it's not next week, it's going to be the week. No, it should be next week. Yours should be next week. Anywho, all right, time to get out of here. I'm gone. I'm done talking. Bye, everybody. Take it easy. Where is my damn outro? Mr. Crow! Where are you?
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?